Hey now, what's up everybody? You know what time it is. Time for WPIG. Let's go.
You're listening to the award-winning WPIG 1651.
Uh-huh. That's it. We are here and I am pissed. Let me tell you. Go
Stories
ahead.
with ALT Insider. Where did he pee this time?
Okay, no pee, but let me tell you about my morning. Okay, real quick. My morning. 8:15. The IP internet people visited my house. And let me tell you, he was here for over an hour. I had to explain the situation multiple times. No, he was cool. He was a younger dude that kind of understood what I was saying. So I kind of could be open with him and say, all right, listen. I stream every day, been doing it. I know the exact date this happened. What can you do? And let's tell me what I can do to get to the next level. You know what I mean? So what he did was he redid all the fucking fittings everywhere possible. And he also redid the, gave me new wires, new Ethernet from the wall to the thing and stuff. I said, let's see if this works. And I tested it right there, and it didn't work. So he said, okay, well, I know what you're saying. The best thing we could do now is we have to go to the next level to get someone to come out and then give a whole new line from the box to the house, if that works. So that's the only thing we're at now. The internet's not fixed at all. I've dropped 1,000 frames already. And it doesn't matter what computer I use, what Ethernet I use. They used it from the fucking wall. I mean, they used it from the fucking road, and the same thing happened. I was like, all right, well, clearly there's something here. And he's like, yeah, I know, but we got to go. There's like layers of shit you got to go through before you get to the big boy that puts a new wire out. So we had to go through this step to then get to the big boy. And I said, all right, well, when's the next time? And they said they can do it tomorrow. So we will now, a new internet line is coming tomorrow morning. We'll see how long it takes and if it does anything, but we'll see tomorrow. Okay, we'll see. All right. I don't have internet from the 1800s. I have the best internet in this area. That's not a joke. But anyways, all right, before we get to Oregon Trail, real quick, let's get to a timely style thing. So let's get to, where is it? Turn edge on. There we go. So, yeah, there's no fiber in my area. I wish there was. I would be so fast to get fiber, guys. I have one service provider in my area. That's the thing that sucks. I can't even threaten. They know where am I gonna go? Where am I gonna go? Oh, also he complimented my setup. That was cool. He's like, man, I'm jealous of this setup. I was like, damn right. Check it out. I'm cool, man. He was impressed. He said I was cool. Well, they probably say that to everybody. No, anyways, here we go. Let's move forward positively here. Starlink would be, I know the Starlink is the option, right? Starlink would be the maximum speeds advertised on Starlink. The maximum advertised in Starlink in my area is 200 down and 20 up. That's best case scenario that they're saying on their fucking website. So I want to throw away gig download, 40 up for Starlink, and I know working is better than not working, but I'd rather not throw it away for what might work, Starlink. You know what I'm saying? That's what Starlink advertises on their show. On their fucking website. So I'm not doing that. So hopefully they can fix it up, or I'll be pissed. Anyways, we're going to try to move on positively today. Positive. This is a dial it in situation, which means we play games, we have fun, watch the non-Preestream, and when the gameplay hits, oh mama, we're out so fast. We don't got time for that shit today. But don't worry, we'll be back. Saturday and Sunday, we'll be back. Don't worry. Sunday, by the way, I have not made a thumbnail yet, but I need to. Is Family Style Feud coming at you on Sunday. Girls versus guys. Battle of the sexes. Gonna start 7:30 p.m. Trying to time it after the day stream ends, and we should finish by the night stream, of course. But that should be fun. That's all the questions you guys answered on the community post. That will be Sunday. And I'm not telling you about who's on the teams yet. I know, look, I see Mr. Extravagant trying to get who the girls are. You're going to have to wait. I brought in the best. I mean, it's very easy to guess, to be fair. Okay, so endlessly. Yesterday I told you that I don't follow along with Ethan and all these people, iDubbbz and all this shit. I don't follow it at all. That didn't change. However, Philip did a tweet that I think we should talk about. Let's open the show with today. So first, let's do what Philip didn't do and watch Ethan's video about this. Okay, so let's see what Ethan actually said. Then we'll see what DSP said, and then we'll go from there. Okay, so let's start with this.
I'm happy to tell you guys now. Ethan Klein, have registered Hassan Piker Content Nuke with the United States Library of Congress.
Okay.
Some of you guys out there sweating?
So Philip needs to understand that that's the first step he took. And I'm not saying it's effective or anything, but this is a step that Ethan Ralph took that Philip is not doing it. Okay, so next up, go ahead.
Even though theoretically I could sue a lot more creators and rake in millions of dollars, but the purpose of this is not financial gain.
Okay.
People like XQC and Asmongold may have watched the entire thing, but I would never sue them just for doing that. I don't want to chill the reaction community into fear. Actually, the opposite. I hope that we can all unite against this type of egregious behavior that not only makes...
You get that, Philip? Did you see that part? Did you see that part, Philip? What did he say there?
Actually, the opposite. I hope that we can all unite against this type of egregious behavior that not only makes us all look bad, but could destroy the commentary community.
Can destroy the commentary community. You want that? You don't want that to happen, right, Philip? Ethan Ralph wants it to continue, the commentary community, which you could say all Reestreamers are, outside of, let's say, Raw Phil, right? Because there's no commentary in that. That's kind of the deal, right? But go ahead.
As we know it.
Well, guys, if you enjoyed not giving any views to that terrible video, follow, subscribe, throw a prime.
The state of reaction content on Twitch is so broken.
Ethan Ralph. I keep saying Ethan Ralph, don't I? I'm saying Ethan Ralph for the rest of the time now. I don't care. So go ahead, Ethan Ralph.
These creators feel comfortable looking right into a camera and saying outright, hey, I'm stealing this guy's content. Pay me instead of him.
It's too late now. Ethan Ralph, let's go. Fuck Ethan Klein. I'm watching Ethan Ralph right now. Go ahead.
This is not a healthy environment. And with people like Hassan reacting to...
I told you I don't follow it. I'm serious.
Entire TV shows on stream, my fear is that Sony or Disney comes along, sues everybody, and sets a devastating precedent that could endanger our entire field.
Okay.
Now, before I tell you who the 3 people I'm suing are, I just want to make it clear that they all met this very specific high bar of criteria.
Okay, Philip, so we also need to hit this very specific high bar of criteria. Go ahead.
That I set forth earlier. These people were not targeted based on their gender, their identity, their political beliefs.
Thank you.
All 3 are on this list. In fact, they're the only 3, as far as I could tell, that reacted to the full video.
Philip clearly did not watch any 1 second of this.
Drum roll, please. Who's sweating at home, guys? Casey Tron, the queen of ripping farts and bong loads.
Oh, okay, that's where it ends. Okay, unfortunately, that's it. But Philip says, I'll read the tweet to you. There are entire channels making bank by stealing, live rebroadcasting my content without making it transformative. They outright ask for contributions to do so. I don't know who that is. Who's that? If this lawsuit goes through, I am going to be rich, and many are going to be in trouble. So let's break down how stupid this is. First of all, Ethan Ralph, in his own videos we watched, said those 3 people fit a very specific high bar to clear, which makes it possible to think about suing them, which is, again, what he's doing, right? He's thinking about suing them. Now, thinking about suing someone and saying you're going to do it and then doing it is a totally different universe than actually doing it and sitting there in the courtroom and getting to the verdict, right? So Philip, though, is skipping many steps here in his pursuit of going to be rich, and many are going to be in trouble. Thank you, John Doe, for pointing that out. He just said he registered his video with the Library of Congress. You ready to start doing that, Philip? You better start now, because it's going to take a while. to register all of the live streams into the Library of Congress to copy what Ethan Ralph here is doing. I'll keep saying it now. It's too late. Then what Philip, though, seems to think is that let's say, again, that Ethan here wins. He wins the lawsuit and they get so much money. That means, therefore, all the people that Reestream Philip are then on the hook to pay Philip. How much? Who knows? How do they pay the money? Who knows? But yet, he will get rich and many people are going to be in trouble. I think he's skipping a few steps, isn't he? Just because you get one murderer doesn't mean all other murderers that are not arrested or in any sort of legal trouble are therefore arrested for murder, right? Which is what Philip is trying to say here, you know? But you do have to realize, Philip, that there has to be a actual court case for all of these individual situations if you want to do that, which, as Philip will be happy to tell you, costs a lot of money. So he's not going to do that. He'll never do that because it's questionable at best if he would ever win, right? The closest person that he might have a chance of winning, and I want to say he probably wouldn't have a chance of winning, but I'm saying the closest is Raw Phil, right? But even Raw Phil offers a different experience that is transformative because it offers both chats at the same time, offers the entire thing, even things that aren't shown on YouTube. So that is transformative itself. So even if he went after the one that you could say is closest, it probably wouldn't win. So then he'd be throwing away a lot of money to make it happen. So it will and never will ever, ever, ever happen. You know what I mean? But there we go. Let's see. I mean, you know what's going to happen? That's going to make the podcast be an hour today. You just know it because he's going to say it. He's going to talk about it and think he has some moral high ground. And he's going to act like Ethan Ralph already won the lawsuit, by the way. Ethan Klein already won the lawsuit. You know, like it's already over. Because he put out this tweet, that means the lawsuit is over and now he's going to be millionaire. But even though Ethan is the exact person that Philip said, you know, has the means to make a lawsuit happen. Remember, Philip always says, I'm not some rich dude. Well, Ethan Klein has a lot of money and he can do it. Philip, are you also someone of means that can make it happen? It's going to be very funny. It's going to be very funny. And also, what about this asking for contributions to do so? Because you have a link to be a member on Raw Phil? I happily am a member of Raw Phil for the content they provide. Because it is very transformative to me. And it is essential. We all have great times over on Raw Phil. So there we go. Let's move forward positively here. Big Peppo says, cue South Park clip of nip rubbing. Well, I always have that on deck, Big Peppo. That's never too far away from me. ES says, put this towards your legal fund. Thank you, ES. I will. Absolutely will. Absolutely will. Fictitious says, asking you shall receive. Big ups, Fictitious. Thank you. Not asking, though. Never asking. And Mickey Thor says, you promised to leak Discovery, right? Bank, PayPal, credit cards. Yeah, that's another thing. Is he ready for Discovery or does he know what the word means? Does he know what the word means? Right? I don't think so. Not so sure. Not so sure. He knows what that word means or what that entails. But let's check the comments. I'm sure he's getting a lot of support behind the scenes on these comments, right? Well, let's check it out, shall we? Let's go. Phil, do not do this. This will only give them content, embolden them, and when you lose the case, they'll only redouble their efforts. Do what you will, but you have been warned. And let me tell you, this person, C.S. Myers, is so right. Because if Philip ever went to court, can you imagine the content farms that would be created in that instant? Oh my God. We would be watching the court case every day, you know, going through the highlights every day, having the time of our lives, laughing at all this shit. Can you imagine? That would be so fun. That would be so fun. So, but it won't happen. But anyways, moving forward, I hope Phil gets his bag and immediately spends it on WWE Champions just to felt the detractors. Good one. Got us. You beg for money daily. You couldn't afford a court-appointed attorney. Correct. Get your bag, king. If anyone deserves it, it's you. Detractors completely and totally felt it. Yeah, that looks like a DSP fan. We got to get past the blue check marks, because they don't really mean anything. Here we go. Paper thin right here. The difference is H3 actually copyrighted his video and went through the process of doing, and it's for that one video. You streaming Minecraft doesn't protect you under copyright as you sit there with your grandpa face. You're not doing anything. Keep coping. Oh, amazing. One of my favorite things about you is how you immediately contradict yourself after saying something you're supposedly established on. Somehow detractors are at fault and your self-image when you've actively been ruining it even before YouTube. Sometimes it's not our turn to talk. I like that one. The guy will not shut off his stream and beg for 30 to 45 minutes if he hasn't hit a goal yet. There isn't any money in the banana stand to sue a soul. The pointing and laughing continues. Yep, that's where we're at. That's where we're at. I was watching you the other day, and you were saying you're indifferent to all this stuff and don't even pay attention to any of it. Sounds like you do, though. Oh, God, he does. God, he doesn't even watch the video and says this shit.
Shut the fuck up! Shut the fuck up!
Bro thinks he's part of the team. Yeah, he does. Phil, you are serious? This is the best one. This is my actual response when I read it. The first time I read it, I was like, you gotta be shitting me, man. You're skipping a lot of steps, man. Phil, so you're saying you watch the Reestreamers then? Snort Korea will be able to afford all the DoorDash. Congratulations, your sexless marriage is saved. You are miles off here, Phil. Pipe the fuck down. People laughing. You get the point. I'm pretty sure it doesn't work that way, Karen. Pretty sure that's... So the internet's loving it, and everyone's, getting behind DSP here. It's like a Sopa and Pippa situation. Everyone's lining up behind Phil to defend his amazing takes and his right to stream and no other people to restream it and make it transformative. So, as you can see, he's building an army. Good luck, everybody. King Eagle says, what do I wear to court? You still haven't told me. He would do the, marriage suit with the Frankenstein look. The Frankenstein suit he wore to court every day, the same one. It's like to try to show off the illusion of not having money, yeah, I got to use an old suit, guys. I don't even have a new suit. That kind of thing. AMAC in the house says the judge in Sargon of Akkad's case said even a title change is still a formative change in content. There you go. I know it's all different, so who knows what it's all about what a judge decides that fucking day, but... It's very silly. It's just very silly. And Philip is trying to appear to be this big business boy, business boy in the courtroom. Yeah, it's my turn, Right Nason says, Yeet is a Hassan detractor. Why is it okay to watch his videos? Just because this was the biggest one talking about his thing. He doesn't care about what he watches as long as it's like, this one will get the biggest reach because it has 776,000 views, He doesn't care. He doesn't know anything about these people. I bet he wouldn't know that much about Ethan if you ask, I don't either, but I'm saying he's probably like that too. Brackman in the house is truly Cyrax level understanding of the law. Exactly. This is Cyrax level. Cyrax had to show up at court one time, didn't he? For something? I remember that. Vike says, this is $300K in attorney fees each minimum, in my opinion. And yeah, you got to have a lot of fucking money to really go through with a lawsuit. But... Philip thinks once this one finishes and Ethan Klein wins, that means all detractors are on the hook. Here's the time, detractors. Pay up. Okay. What am I paying? You still haven't told me. Pay up. Okay. What do you mean? Pay up. Let's see what Vikes thinks, though, about the $300,000 in attorney fees. Let's go. Ready? 3, 2, 1. Medium. He's thinking that's a good amount, but he's a wait and see attitude. That'll be cool. And Mr. Extravagant says, looks like it was a buyer's market for lawsuits after all, ALT. Anyways, we're moving on positively here. It is time. We're going to get to, I want to see some more myself. I know yesterday he did the taxi failing, but I still haven't seen enough Mario Kart failing from the day before. Yesterday we couldn't do that. So I want to watch that too. But first, you know what time it is. Let's get a run in, all right? Let's get a quick run in, if you know what I'm saying. And you know exactly what I'm talking about when I say run. It is time for an Oregon Trail 2 run, my friends. This is 2, second version of the game. That's probably good with the audio. Let me know if it's too low. It is time for us to make our trek across the United States with Oregon Trail 2. Then we're going to get back to the stupid shit. So, the Trail Journer of Badass, that's me. Okay, that would be me. I'm an adventurer, formerly a banker, who in May, I'm not touching this. This is all the default. Now it is time to name who we are going to be. And I think we should probably do like last time. It was funny enough. So, Chew gets a spot. Obviously. Let's put her at 30. Oh, you can only do it in five increments. Okay, 30. Let's go for Philip, who is 45. That's closer to him. Let's go to PPP, who was closest to 25, let's say. And we need one more. Give us the last one. The last one. The last one. Who will it be? I think Cat might be the funniest, actually. I think you might be right on that one. We could go for Lugo, Indrid, Andy, Derek, Catherine. I'm going to choose... No, I don't want Derek in the wagon, to be honest, guys. That's not going to work. Let's go for... I think we did JJL last time, so I won't do it this time. Let's do Jenna. I think that's funny, actually. Jenna's funny. Let's do Jenna. She's making her way through this world. I'd say she's closest to 25, too. I think Jenna's a good choice. All right, we have Chew, we have Philip, we have Triple P, and we have Jenna. And this badass, well, that's me, as you might expect. Let's travel the fucking trail. Come on! You're a banker. Okay, let me know about the noise and everything. You're a banker who has come to independence in 1848 for the purpose of setting off on a journey west to Oregon City. You've already bought a large farm wagon, but you still need to buy the other supplies you need for the journey. As you wander the streets of Independence, you'll see various stores that should be able to provide you with supplies, provided you have enough cash. You'll also see people who may be able to give you some good advice. Okay, just let me go. Oh my God, look at this. Pretty cool. All right, we leveled up a lot.
Here in town
What's up, honey?
Basic packages of supplies based on the size of one's party and estimated length of journey.
Can you hear that, or should I turn it
course,
up? She's talking.
You can shop around on your own or add to the basic set. So, which package would you like?
Can you hear that? Maybe. I want a basic package. So what package would you like? I want the basic well, let's just say no thanks for now. This is not Cat. Let's say no thanks for now, and then we'll come back and see what my other options are. What's going on here?
Hello.
Oh.
Hello.
You hear that?
Hello.
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 I'll turn it up a little bit. It is kind of crackly a little bit. Hello. I'll turn up a one touch. Okay.
Hello.
Hello. That's it? What's this guy saying?
Howdy.
Howdy.
Hello.
Okay, cool. Back in the day, we were loving this. Can you imagine? Irish unrest grows and wake up potato famine. I don't care. What does this guy want? What's up? What's your deal? Oh, God. Oh, God. You got to choose all this shit? Come on. Banjo. Oh, we definitely need a banjo. That's for Reverend Tillywink. Give me that. Give me one of those sets. I don't need to worry about all this bullshit. I'm here for a good time, not a long time. What's over here? What you want, honey? What are you working with?
Pardon me.
Same actress.
I'm awful sorry. I just about ran you over. I'm kind of dumbstruck. I ain't never seen no place like this before.
Tell me more. Well, that's kind of creepy. Tell me more.
Well, I'm just a farm girl.
That's cool.
I ain't been in no big town or city before in my life.
Okay, fair enough.
I don't reckon
It
I've
is
ever
crackly,
seen so
isn't it?
many people in one place in all my born days. And there's so much going on. with all these folks getting ready to set out on the trail?
Okay. Pardon?
Well, I'm just a farm girl and
So long. That's not my doing, the crackling. It's just in the fucking thing. It's a browser fucking thing. Ooh, what's this?
Hello.
Oh. What's this girl say?
Hello?
Hello. What do you want?
Excuse me, friend.
Okay.
You appear to be making ready to
I am.
head out west.
I am, honestly.
Do you know of any people who are still in the process of forming a wagon train?
Tell me more.
My husband and I. He's off buying supplies.
Oh, fuck
I'm
off. You got a
looking for
husband? I'm
nice-
out of here. So long. Not interested. Not interested. I'm looking for singles. What you got to say?
You bought all your supplies yet?
No, I didn't.
You know, some folks forget about some important items that might prove right useful out on the
What should I
trail.
do? Okay, well, tell me more.
Just about everybody buys food, extra clothes, guns, ammunition, and
Okay.
spare wagon parts. But there's some other things you might want to take as well.
For example, hold on, let me get my background out of here. Edge off. Okay. What else? What do you want to give me? Tell me, though.
Well, I wouldn't go without a good long rope or chain, which can
All
help.
right, fuck off. Let's get my shit. I'm done with this. Exit. You're unable to leave town because you don't have draft animals to pull your wagon. Just give me that set. Where's that set again? Oh, Jesus. Oh, what's this dude? Look at this dude standing here like this. I wouldn't talk to you in real life. Piss me the fuck off. What, do you challenge me? Let's do a fucking duel, bitch.
Decided yet which kind of draft animals you're gonna use to pull your wagon? Well, you can pick oxen,
Oh,
mules, or
God.
horses.
There's 3 kinds of mules?
There's advantages and disadvantages to
Fuck off. Let's do a duel if you want to fight.
there. Howdy. How you doing?
Oh, cool.
Morning.
Cool. What's this guy? This guy, too?
Oh.
That's some good details. Let's get the gun. Okay, let's get the guns first. What you got for me, sir? Oh, God, man. We just want to play some fucking Oregon Trail. All right, give me one of these. Give me 5 of these. Give me a 25-pound bag of gunpowder. Give me 1 10-pound sack of shot. I don't know what that means. Give me a pistol. That's for my hip. Give me a rifle for me hunting. Never know when you might need a shotgun. And fuck sheets. Sheets. I'm not getting sheets. I'm showing it. I'll get one of those just in case. Okay. No, this seems bad. Where's that lady that had the fucking package? This is too much fucking work. Get in here. What you want? Let's go back. Get out of here. I hate this guy. Oh, fuck off, you. Fuck off. Okay. This is where we started, and we talked to her, I think?
Howdy.
Howdy. Get the fuck out of here. There we go. What's this? Ma'am. What's the guy that had the fucking set? I want to go back and buy the fucking set now. I'll figure it out. Piss me the fuck off. All right. We liked this back in the day, though.
Hello.
Hello?
Hello.
Hello? All right, is this her?
oh, pardon me. I'm awful
Oh,
sorry.
God, you again? Watch where you're going. Oh, what's this? What's this little ragamuffin here? What's your deal?
Hello, friend. Say, has your wagon train formed yet? And have you met to form the council that'll provide
Tell me more.
bylaws and regulations drawn up by your self-elected council? Will be
Interesting.
your only law on the trail. You got to keep out the bad element and make arrangements for settling disputes.
This is pretty fucking deep, man.
I have here a complete and elegantly scripted constitution, suited to all upright citizens. Drew it up myself. I had a year in law school, you know. If you let me join your wagon train, I'll be glad to offer this here constitution to you free of charge.
This guy seems like a douchebag. And I don't think I actually need the Constitution. I think he's trying to scam us here. So I'm going to say no. The top hat really is making me not trust this guy. Fuck off! That's what I
see
say.
You're fixing to head out west, too.
Yes, I am.
My husband's all
Oh,
ready
God,
to
why does
go,
everyone
but
have a
I must say
husband?
I have my apprehensions.
What do you mean?
I hear terrible stories about vast deserts.
Oh, Chop,
wild-
I'm going. I don't want you to try to talk me out of it, honey.
Hello.
Whoa.
Hi there.
Hi there. Oh, general store. That's where I gotta go. What's up, man? I need a... I was told there'd be like a set of shit to buy. All right, fuck, we're just gonna start buying stuff. All right, let's buy, last game, bacon. We need a lot of bacon. 100 pounds, easy. That's only $5? What a day. What a time, huh? 5-pound tins of biscuits. Oh, God, we need those. Pounds of butter, we can do without that. Pounds of sardines, we need that. Pounds of candy. This is too much. Okay, pounds of celery. We want to be healthy. More celery. That's good for snacking. Cheese. Okay, we'll do this. Coffee beans. Oh, we need coffee. Trust me. There's no bang out here. Purchase. That'll handle it. Let's get our animals. What you want, sir? I want oxen. Oxen are how I fucking roll. Old school style. Chickens will be nice, though. Pigs will be nice. But you need food to feed them now. Okay, I'll get some hay. We'll feed them. Well, no, oxen don't need hay. They eat like grass. Oh, man. All right, horses. Do we need some horses, though, just in case? Like, there's $82 each. Let's get 2 of those puppies. 2 bridles. I think that'd be kind of hype. And some hay for them. Purchase. Fuck off. Now I'm done, right? Aren't I done? What else do I fucking need? Clothes. This lady is doing all the acting. Look at this. Such a range. Look at her. She bumped into me earlier. Now she's behind the bar here at the clothes store. She's incredible. Let's just do clothes for everybody. I don't need this. 6 bonnets. We could do without bonnets. Who needs a fucking bonnet? Boots, we need a lot. Brown muslin cloth. What's that? 4. Let's just get on the fucking road, man. I'm done with this. 30-yard spools of mending yarn? All right, I'm out of here. Piss buckets. Yeah, we need those. All right, exit. We ready to leave yet? I think we got meat, dry goods. That's done. Gunsmith, I got that. Do I need my wagon? What's up? I already got a wagon, I thought. Oh, I have one already. Oh. Spare yokes, 2 wagon wheels, 2 wagon tongues, wagon wheels, all this bullshit. I want to get out. All right, let's go. That's enough. Go. Fuck off. I'm going. I guarantee we don't have enough, but I don't care. That's not the way out, is it? All right, get me out of this town. Before setting out, you need to pick a wagon train to travel with. The following wagon trains are about ready to set out for Oregon City. Which do you want to go with? 17 wagons, 43 wagons, or 12 wagons? Oh, pharmacy. Okay, I'll go to pharmacy. Oh, God. I'll go with this one. I want smaller is better, I think. Go into I'll get the medicine. Hold on, I can go back. Attorneys, dry goods, hotel. What's over here? Oh, pharmacy. There you go. Get this douchebag out of my fucking way. Give me some food, please. Give me some money, please. I mean, some medicine, please. 2. Borax. Isn't that for, like, burying people? Chamomile, essential, camphor. We definitely need that. Purchase. All right, let's go. Fuck Epsom salts. I'm done. Okay. Well, that was dumb. All right, we're ready to go finally. Finally ready to rock. Big up Speedy, who says, don't forget the gourmet ramen and snack pizzas. Obviously. They don't have that, sadly. We have to eat bacon. Looks like bacon's the only thing. Young Beat in the house says, this game has too many mechanics for WPIG. No, it doesn't. Just I wasn't ready for this experience. Now I'm ready. And Dark Wolf says, I enjoy this. Can play Storm and Hulk next. We're not playing that today, Jade. Come back on Friday. We'll play that. Go! Blue River. Look, good picture. It is 2.5 feet deep. 2.5 feet deep. We can walk that bitch, right? We're walking, bitch. I don't do anything, right? Okay, I don't do anything. Keep going. Do not fuck this up. Boom, bitch. No problem. Easy mode. We can go to every town. I don't want this to take too long. All right. You've been elected captain. Damn right. You damn right I'm captain. I'm accepting position of captain, obviously. Oh, there's Jenna on the right. Interesting. This is, on the trail, Jenna on the right. I'll take it. Someone might kill me, though. All right, New Santa Fe. Let's rest here for a day. All right, now let's go. What if we go into this town? Oh, look at this douchebag holding his knife like I'm scared. You see how many guns I bought, bitch? What do you want?
Hey, watch where you're going.
Fuck off.
You own the place?
Yeah, I don't want to say sorry. You have any advice?
You just watch your step around here. I ain't the only one who don't take kindly to careless
I don't
strangers.
either, bitch. You want to fuck with it? Pardon?
You just watch your step around here. I ain't the only one who don't take kindly to careless strangers.
Me too. Pardon?
You just watch your step around here.
You keep pushing me, bitch. We're gonna have problems.
Strangers.
I'll say it again. Pardon?
You just watch your step around here.
This is how you want to play it, bitch? I got all day. I got all day. I do not care. I'll say it again. Pardon?
You just watch your step around here. I ain't the only one.
Nothing else to say then, huh? Nothing else.
You just watch
You want to try it again?
Here.
Don't worry. I got him. I can outwait him.
Kindly to careless strangers.
Okay. I'm going to ask one more time, and I'm going to ask you to think real hard about your answer, bitch. Think long and hard with your little hat and your mustache about how you want to answer this question. Pardon?
You just watch your
Fuck
step
off.
here.
We're out of here. Blast his ass. Where is it? Where's my gun? What does this mean? That ass is feeling good. You damn right about that, but I'm pissed. Where's my gun? Oh, look at all this stuff. Trade hunt. Oh, let's try hunting. Oh, look at this, how they try to do this. This is an old style game. There's no hunting allowed in this area. You lucky, mustache. That's all I'm gonna say. You're lucky, mustache. All right, fuck off. Get out of here. Get back to the game. Ow. Oh, cool. Don't tell me it starts again. Oh, God, thank God. I was gonna say. All right, back to it. Fuck off. I'll shoot you. I shot you mentally. Continue. I'm still heated from that exchange. Not my problem. No vegetables, muddy trail, get advice.
Hey, a little fog never hurt anybody.
You don't seem too smart to me, sir. Just being honest. Something about that beard combo into the hair means you're probably not the highest of intelligence. Just being honest. I don't trust this bitch. I'm slowing down. Fuck him. Blue Mound. Is this where we're stopping? See who's around. Look at this little bitch. Looks like he won something too. What up?
Let's move on.
Who are you saying move on? I'm just getting high. What's your problem, man? Are you on my team or not? Can I hunt him?
Let's move on.
A lot of people pushing me today. You understand I'm the captain? You understand who you're talking to? What you got to say?
I say we continue on our way.
Everyone's trying to piss me the fuck off today, aren't they? This is the people that are trying to piss me off. Talk to someone else.
I say we continue.
No, someone else. What do you got to say?
I think we ought to keep going.
Oh, God. Fuck these people. I hate my team. Morale is very high. We're doing good. All right, Kansas River. Let's see the river conditions. 600 feet wide, 3 1/2 feet deep. I think we're gonna take the ferry on this bitch. Honestly, I'm never afraid. Delay at the ferry? Why didn't you tell me that up front? I'm not afraid to wait. I'll wait my turn. I don't care. Do I have to do something here? I don't. None of my buttons are working. I don't have to do anything, right? Huh? Okay. St. Mary's Mission. Visit the mission. What's going on, everybody? Is it you again? Beads? I don't need any beads. I don't need anything. Oh, give me some alcohol. I got 2 bottles of brandy. I'm good on alcohol. Let's go. Get out of here. Go. Stop bothering me. Red Vermilion River. Take the toll bridge. $1? That's easy money. Easy money. Is it too loud? It's not showing that loud, but let me know. Scott Spring. Now, this better be fucking quick. See who's around. What do you got to say?
I think it's time we be moving on now.
What's the point of this if all they're doing is saying move on? Fine. Fuck off then. Don't think it bothers me when you say move on. I will. All right, a little bit loud, everyone's saying. All right, I got the point. A little bit loud. I have it at literally 0.2%. Here's 0.1. How about that? Well, let's go like this. How about that? There we go. Alcove Spring. Let's rest here. This is kind of cool. This is kind of romantic. I'm into this. Okay, go. Check river conditions. 4 feet. We cannot do this. I'm going to caulk it. It's always a good idea to caulk it. Caulk! Don't go... What? If you click off the thing, it just speed runs it. Did anything happen? Sore feet today, but I'll manage. Caulk the wagon and float it across. That is the way to go. Some douchebags back a few towns ago wouldn't answer my questions. So I wanted... Oh. So I wanted to blast his ass, but it wouldn't let me. So I'm still pissed. Okay. There we go. Talk to this person.
We're in need of a good rest. I'm plumb wore out from the travel, and the animals are in want of extra feed.
Hey, listen. I appreciate you telling me this, all right? I appreciate you telling me this. We will rest here. Rest for... How's the morale? Let's rest for 2 days. You get a nice long break. I don't want to hear any bitching. Let's see. No food. Let's hunt. Can we hunt? God, this menus. You do not have any firearms or gunpowder? I didn't buy them? I thought I bought them. I didn't buy anything? Trade? Aloe vera? You think aloe veras are gonna help? I don't need... Haggle. Haggle. I'll trade you $1. Haggle. Haggle. Sure, I'll trade you for 1 ox. Oh, yeah, I'll take the deal. No, I want to give you an ox. Fuck off. All right, let's go. I guess we gotta go. I gotta buy... Next chance I get, I gotta buy shit to shoot with. I didn't buy it? I really thought I bought it. Didn't you think that? All right, well, next time we go there, I'll hunt it. I'll get a... Okay, yeah. Go down St. Joseph Road. Oh, shit, I didn't mean it... I didn't mean to click go somewhere. Where are we going? This one is not going as well as last time. 100 feet and 3 feet. Caulk the wagons and float this bitch. I won't click anything, because last time I did it just speed run out. Beautiful. No problem. Why are we going back? Jenna has cholera. Not my problem. What advice?
Cholera? What are we going to do? That stuff spreads like wildfire. We can't stay here. It's in the water.
What do we want to do about it, Poindexter? How do I not have medicine either? Didn't I buy shit? Cholera. I always say cholera. Cholera. Continue as usual. I don't give a shit. Why are we going back? Why did I choose to go backwards? Did I really quick turn? 2 feet deep. Forward that bitch. Keep walking. I don't want to see any bitching. It's 2 feet. Bingo. Oh, I'm enjoying this little picture of an animal. That's fun. Why are we going this way? I really don't know. Can I turn the wagon? Turn. What are we doing now? Sorry, guys. We got to do it again. I apologize for that. Made some mistakes in my day. Oh, no. Get advice. What are you going to say? Well, we got ourselves in quite the predicament. What should I do? I lost 5 pounds of coffee beans, 1 chicken, 1 blouse, 1 yard of brown muslin cloth, 1 dress, 1 bottle of calomel, and various other items. Well, I recommend we get the wagon upright. What do you say? All right, we're back. Low food. I got it. Very low morale. Anyone else want to do this? Anyone else want to do this job? Because I'm tired of people just bitching but not doing anything. You want to mess with this? You, low IQ guy looking at me. And you too. Davy Jones. Not Davy Jones. What's his name? What's the guy with the badger hat on? What's his name? Fuck off. I'll rest 1 day for you. All right, Big Blue River. I think we've been through this one once before as well. It is 2.5 feet deep and 80 feet wide. The river may prove a little tricky. Davy Crockett, that's what I'm thinking of. Do we caulk this bitch or ford? I'll let the first answer decide. The first answer I see decides. Ford or caulk? Ford it, Unk, says Putz Archive. We Ford. When I see Ford, we Ford. Davy Crockett is what I was thinking of. Stand up, oxen! It was 2 feet. 2 feet, we're getting swamped. Give me a fucking break. I lost a pound of candy, 4 pounds of coffee beans. I do not care. I do not care. That's all Putz, your fault. I've been dismissed. You guys got another thing fucking coming. Because if I had bullets, which I don't right now, not my fault though, I would be shooting each and every one of you right in the temple. If you want me out, go ahead. But good fucking luck. And don't come to me with any advice either, because I'm sitting and chilling like you fuckers did until we got to this point, all right? So go ahead. Go ahead. Make me Greenhorn. I love Greenhorn. Oh, I'm getting fired up now. All right, St. Joseph Road Junction. Let's rest here 1 day. Why am I making the decisions? Ready to go. Fuck off, everybody. We really need some food. We really need a place to stop, if they could come. Okay? I don't need to be stopped for things that don't affect me. But I guess we should probably... What do you say?
Let's try to find some way around the fire.
Why are we getting advice from you?
Goodness, I've never seen anything like it.
How old are these people giving me advice?
I recommend we stop for a while and keep an eye on the fire.
Slow down. Or let's just wait for conditions to improve. Strangers ahead. Oh, God. Do they look dangerous or are they looking cool? Are they holding guns? Let's see what they do. The strangers continued on their way. Good. They were scared of us. The Narrows. Go. There's way more stops in this one, for sure. There's a mouse. Who knows how far we are? We've traveled 446 miles. How far is that? We got to stop by like... What time is it? 1:20. All right, we got 25 more minutes or so. Coast of Nebraska. I'm ready to go. Fuck it. I do not give a shit. We can go hunting Atomic Toy Robot if we bought guns, but no one ever told me to buy guns. Animal injured stepping in a hole. Animal injured stepping in a hole. Okay, so I will shoot that guy because it's his fault. And do we butcher him for meat or no? I'm not abandoning him. I think abandoning him is the worst choice. But we could eat him. What kind of animal is it, to be fair? Let's see what the geniuses in middle school think.
Them prairie dog holes are a nuisance. Imagine losing the work of a perfectly good animal just because of the diggins of a dang rodent.
That's what I say. I'm looking for more advice, not bitching, if you don't mind.
Maybe we ought to take it a bit slower around here.
Do you know what's going on, sir? You're just saying random stuff. I'll rest here a while, see if he can get better. Is he better? Thirst. Your party is suffering from thirst. Well, how far until the... What do you want to say?
Next chance we get, we should get ourselves some...
Oh, thanks, genius.
We are getting right desperate. We won't last much longer without water.
I'm asking for advice, not your opinions. When I want opinions, I'll click Get Opinions. I hate my team. I hate my team. I will do continue... Fuck them. Continue as usual. No. You know what? Because of all the bitching and no advice, go faster. I don't give a shit. Okay, thank God. Visit the fort. Yes. Look at these bozos. What's up?
I declare, I'm sure glad we made it to this here fort. It ain't exactly civilization, but it's the best we've seen in a good long time.
Do you have any advice? And I don't want opinions. I want advice.
If I was you, I'd check my supplies and see if there's anything I need before
Thank you.
even...
Okay, this guy's cool. 5 pounds of bacon for 1 ox. You can make a fuck ton of more bacon than that than 5 pounds from a whole ox, bitch. I know how the world works. You clearly don't. Fuck off, Guitar Man.
Welcome, folks. Pleased to meet you. Sorry we can't boast much in the way of accommodations. The few quarters here ain't a heap much bigger than a monk's cell.
Okay, do you have any advice for me?
You could try that bit of level ground just over yonder for camping.
Okay, I'm surrounded by geniuses. You can use level ground for camping. Okay, thanks, buddy. Anyone I can buy stuff from? What's this? Oh, look at this douchebag. We got another Davy Crockett on our hands. What do you want?
Hey there, stranger. You look like you could use some information about these parts.
What's that supposed to mean? Pardon?
Hey there, stranger. You look like you could use some information about these parts.
What you want to say? What are you trying to say about what I look like? What do you mean, stranger? Say it again.
Hey there, stranger.
All right.
You look like you could use this.
You want to keep playing around? I'll play
The
more.
whole trip.
Oh, cool.
Should see antelope and plenty of buffalo.
Do you have any guns? 1 pound of butter for an ox. Fuck off, everybody. Can I buy anything here of use? Sweet digs. I like
Howdy
this.
do, neighbor. Are you in need of my services? You won't find a blacksmith much
Where can I
better
buy
than me.
stuff? Okay, well, can I buy stuff?
And I'm finished with my current batch.
1 anvil for 1 horse. What can I do with a fucking anvil? I should check the menu. You're right. Oh, here we go. Oh, you gotta click. That's kind of... Thank you, Seawook Dev. You can choose things from... You gotta get the money sign. How did I lose a wagon axle? Oh, because we had to fix it. All right, let's get back up on those. Anything else you got? All items. Oh, yes. Oh, no, he just has bullshit. Oh, fuck off. Oh, give me a pound of nails. You never know when I can use those to throw at people. Get out of here. Fuck off. All right, so let me go to back here. And is there a way to buy stuff here? Oh, everyone's feeling good. Everyone's feeling good. What about this? Trade. These douchebags want to trade. Who cares? They trade me bullshit every time. I'm just trying to get... Let's see what's over here. What do you got to say? It's you again. How many times have I seen you on this trail? I'm starting to get weirded out.
There. You know, I don't know what we'd do if it weren't for these forts along the way.
Go back to the blacksmith for what? What box should I be checking? What do you mean?
It sure is a comfort to me knowing that even way out here in the wilderness, every now and then there's a place where we
next
can
page.
relax a spell.
I'll check it. Drop down menu when you trade to them. Okay, I'll try it. I tried on the blacksmith guy. Didn't do anything. Do you have any other advice?
How about we stay here a couple days and rest up? It won't do any of us no good if we exhaust ourselves.
Okay, I got you. I hear that. I'm trying to be the best leader I can be until you guys drop my ass like a bad habit. All right, so drop down. It's all items, guys. As you can see, it is all items. All I can buy from this douchebag is stuff that has to do with his field. He's an expert in this field, clearly. So there's nothing else I can buy. Look, all items you got, it's all here. Oh! Ho, ho, ho. Next page. But that's literally it, guys. That's it. Look, okay, I'll show you. Walk with me here. That's the end. That's the end. That's the end. All he sells is stuff from that you might find in a, you know, a horse-like situation. So don't blame my ass. Let's check here. I'm going to go this way. There is no right or left because it's too small. I'll click all items. Nothing. Click wagon, then trade again, then click the item name, says Seawook Dev. And I trust Seawook Dev now because he seems to know about this game. Click wagon. Okay, click wagon. Trade. And then click on the name. Ha! What? They never told me! Okay, I gotcha. Now I gotcha. So I need some powder. Horse? Come on, man. You gotta be kidding me. 3 pairs of boots, that's a deal. Alright, I do have gunpowder now. What do you got? Give me bullets. Fuck off with the horse. Leave the horses alone. You got that. Now I need some firearms. I don't need your anvil. I want the gun on your back. And you better be ready to give it up. Oh, no, he doesn't have anything I want. Flour, fishing spear. I do need food, though. Does cornmeal help? Nah, fuck off. Trade. Anyone else? I don't want you. I need some food, though. 5-pound boxes of yeast cake. Now that's a heavy 5 pounds. Yeast cake. Come on, guys. You ready for the yeast cake? All right, what do you got? Ooh, 5-pound sacks of dried vegetables is pretty good. That's so little, though, 5 pounds. I just need to get to the hunting area. I just need the ability... Okay, this guy looks like he has a gun. So you're going to show me the gun, or I'm going to make you show me the gun, all right? We have a hunting knife. I don't think that's going to help us, is it? Hunting knife. Everyone wants my horses. My horses are fucking prized on this trail. You want yourself an animal, don't you? Not my problem. I don't know what you want with those... There you go. Chicken, no. Brandy. Yeah, take my alcohol. Go ahead. I got a hunting knife now. Will that help? No one has a gun. I'm sure that's on purpose. I'm sure it's hard to get guns, isn't it? Because no one's going to give up guns for anything. IRL. I'll try one more person. Then we got to fucking go. We're going to run out of food. 5-pound bags of beads. Duffy's elixir. Is that real? Does that work or not? I'm not thinking it does. 20 pounds. Oh, rifle. Yes. What do you want for the rifle, honey? I'll give you whatever it takes. 1 horse? No, that's a price too much. What else you want? 2 oxen? $20? Oh, yeah. I'll gladly pay it. Now it's hunting time. There's no hunting in this area. All right, I'm out of here. Let's go. Back on the fucking trail, bitches. Now we can hunt. All right. I don't care about these people. Back on the trail. Get out of here. Get out of here. What do you want?
Howdy, neighbor. We made a mistake in calculating the flour we'd need.
Okay.
Finding we were deficient, we had to buy a quantity of flour here. Paid a
That's the bad
price
spot.
for
That's
it.
the bad part, right? Well, what you got here? Oh, see, this looks like shit we should be able to buy from, but all right, exit. Let's hunt, please. Ready to go. And I will hunt at the first opportunity, which is right here. Yes. Okay, here we go. You do not want to fuck with me today, nature. What's this? What is that? Oh, it's a little family. I'll let them live. I can't do it. I can't bring myself to do it. No. Just go. I'm waiting for bigger things. You live your life. Have a family. Survive. Prosper forever out here. I can't do it. They need each other. I can't just kill one. If I kill one, I have to kill both. Are we doing this? Now's the time. No, I can't. No, I can't do it. Oh, I'm looking away. I will not do it. Oh, I will kill a fucking bird, though. Boom, bitch. What? I missed. Oh, bear. Come on. I gotta load it? Oh my god, you have to click load. You have to click load. Oh, the rabbits. Why is it always the rabbits? Give me the scary bear. Sorry. Sorry, Pooh. It is time to meet your maker. How did that not hit? Cohost sniped him. What a shot. What a shot. Almost to the edge of the screen, but I said, no, no, no. My crew that has forsaken me needs this too much. Though my team has forsaken me, I shall not forsake them. And I clutched it out, and we got some fucking bear meat now. So give it up. How can I take this with me? Firing 3 times, you shot 294 pounds of game, and were able to carry 205 pounds of it back to your wagon. If you continue to hunt in the area, game will become scarce. Okay, I better hear a big fucking thank you from everybody. Strangers ahead. I'm feeling good. I'll approach them. You want some too?
Top of the day to you, friend.
What do you want?
Name's Casey O'Neill, late of County Clare in Old Ireland.
I'm not trusting this douchebag, be honest. I'm not trusting this douchebag, to be honest. Howdy.
All my relations said that the only place in the world for a young man to go to make his way nowadays is America.
Where are you
So I
from?
booked my passage, and now here I am, on my way to an unspoiled land, ready for enterprise.
I don't know if I trust this dude. I do not know if I trust this dude.
I've heard it said that there are many...
What do you want to trade? We got enough bullets. Looks like we got enough stuff. Fuck off. I'm done. Oh, we said Ireland? My bad. I wasn't listening. Big ups too. Pendant Sinner says you're going to regret no Epsom salts, old man. Young man. Oh, okay. Well, I'll pick him up if I have to. I don't know how far we are. Commander Keen in the house says big ups for the dusty 90s memories from a fellow not old guy. Big ups, Commander Keen. That's what we're here for. Showing people how it's done. How we did it back in the day. Seawook Dev says Duffy's elixir was used for the following ailments: the stone in babies and children, convulsion fits, gout, and rheumatism. Okay. Plum, big ups everybody for enjoying the stupidness. We are now ready to go. How far are we from this? There's my oxen. Strangers allowed. Strangers ahead. I will approach them again.
Howdy, partner. Good to see you.
I saw you earlier in this trip, didn't I, bitch? I'd like to know how you got here ahead of me, to be fair. But what do you want to say?
All along the trail, we find wagon irons and keg hoops cast off. Piles of bones marking the remains of someone's prized animal.
Okay, kind of weird me out here. I'm going to say so long to you. Why are you reveling in people's demise, sir? I want to get away from you. Bad mosquitoes. What am I supposed to do?
These mosquitoes are driving me crazy. Let's pick up our pace and get away from here as soon as we can.
I like the cut of your jib. Good idea. Let's go. Continue. I don't give a shit. Go faster. Oh, very low morale. What do I gotta do? I'll rest here to try to get morale back. Guys, I'm doing my best. You know that meat you just ate? That's all from me. Did you forget that? Alright, next area. Very low morale, low food, no vegetables. No vegetables. You think I give a shit about vegetables? I'm trying to get the fucking Oregon Trail to get my gold. It is 2 feet deep, 2,600 feet wide. We have to caulk this bitch. We have to caulk this bitch. Let's see if anyone can trade around here. Old lady at the river, weirdly. I'm kind of thinking you're a ghost, so I don't know if I can trust this. Do you have any vegetables for me? Dried bread. Yeah, I'll take that. Leave my horse alone, bitch. Spare wagon tongue. Yeah, that's yours. Okay, do you have any... Look at you again. Look at this guy again. Looking like he's the cock of the walk. I need some shit, and give me some vegetables, please. Oh, 25-pound keg of pickles? Leave my animals alone. Leave them alone! Oh, bonded. I should have taken that deal. All right, let's go. Fuck off. That'll work. That'll work. We have to caulk this bitch. Caulk. I can't affect this, right? What is that? Just an RNG? 1 pound of candy, 1 pound of coffee beans, a blouse, hats, wagon cover, various other items. Not my problem. God. California Hill. Check the hill's condition. The path up the hill doesn't look very steep. So we're just going up then. That was easy. No problem. Windless Hill. The path down the hill doesn't look very steep. Ooh, what's anchor? Anchor, wagon, and continue. What does that mean? Or lock the wheels and continue. I'll lock the wheels and continue. Nailed it. Perfect. Perfect. Frame perfect. I'm always getting there on the perfect line. Ready to go. Fuck off. What do you got to say?
It's raining and thundering something terrible. I don't think we should do any more traveling today.
Fair enough. I'll take your advice on that one. I think that's a good move. Independence Day. Now look at you guys all happy. Look at you guys all happy. I'll celebrate the 4th with you guys. Even back in the day, Americans couldn't resist shooting off guns and wasting gunpowder and ammunition to celebrate their independence. It was a good time. Continue. They shot yeah, where's all these guns from? We needed some fucking food. How'd you find guns to celebrate but couldn't get guns for food? We're low food again. You know what time it is. All right. Don't make this difficult. Do not make this difficult, nature. Just give me... No, not you. Not such a graceful deer sitting there doing nothing wrong. Oh no, a family! I can never shoot the family. No, it's the father. It's the father and the mother. No, I can't do it. I can't take the shot. I can't. I can't take the shot. I can't take it. I can't do it. I can't. Somewhere else. Somewhere else. I'm not doing it. I don't have the gumption. I will shoot a bird, though. No problems. Back that thing up. You go ahead. They're having a nice life over there. I don't want to fuck them up either. They're having a good thing going on. Oh, birds, easy. Bop, bitch. Someone else want some? We got a straggler. Boom! Missed. I'll try one more area. Not you, bunny. Get out of here. I don't need no fucking bunny. Now, a bear I will shoot happily, because bears are coming after you. You know, in the end. Long range shot. I have a shot. Take it. Oh, fuck off. How'd I miss that? Do I gotta lead him or not? Fuck off. Do I gotta lead him or not? I don't know. I'll go back here. I don't care. I need some target practice. Sorry about this, Bambi. Or sorry about this, Bags. Oh, that one worked. Oh, ox! How did that miss? There we go. And I'll shoot you too. You just looked at me the wrong way. All right, now we got enough food. You shot 216 pounds a game and were able to carry it all back to the wagon. All right, cool. Let's go. That was successful. That was a successful shot. I mean, yeah, sometimes you got to make some tough decisions out there. Buffalo. You know what I meant, buffalo. Fuck off. Bad mosquitoes. I don't care. Continue. Not my problem. Scurvy. Who? Chew has scurvy. Let's go look for edible plants. Animals exhausted. What does double team the animals mean? Does double team the animals... I mean, what does it mean other than the joke? Means they both pull? Why aren't we doing that already? Should I double team them or not? I mean, you know, sometimes double teaming animals is the only choice you have, as you're seeing right now. So, would anyone out there recommend I double team the animals? Who among us would say double teaming the animals is not the right choice? All right. Some people are saying DP. Okay. Double team, DT, lighten the load. I think first you double team and then you lighten the load, honestly. I think that's the strat. But we'll try. Hey, double team. Come on, double team. It seems like it's working. Scott's Bluff. See who's around. Look at you. Look at you.
Let's move on.
Look at you again. That's all you got to say? Then what are you here for, all right? All right, let's go. Yes, visit Trading Post, please. What do you got? Please say you got good stuff. All right, I need some vegetables fast and fruit. My wife is dying out there. Don't you understand that? And I hope the prices are less because of it. Does vinegar help? There's no fucking fruit here. Let's see everything they got. All right, biscuits. Yeah, I'll take some biscuits. Why not? 5. What do we need beads for again? Someone said we need beads, and I don't know if I believe that or not. Prove me wrong or right on that one. I'll take 5 bread, packs of flour. Give me 10 of those. We can make shit. Vitamin C, hammer pans, pepper, rice. Need some rice. Rope. I'll take a rope. Salt. I'll take some salt. I'll take some pork. Anything else you got? Beads are for pleasure? Oh. Well, we can do without, right? Sugar. I think sugar is hype. Let's get the sugar and let's get the vin. Sugar, vin, shovel. You never know when you won't need a shovel. All right, purchase. Later. Go. We got to finish at some point. Go. Now we're speedrunning this. Very low morale and no fruit. Extreme heat. Everyone's good, though. Look at this. Feeling good and good. So, fuck off, everybody. We can get advice.
Can't we slow down? This heat is really
You could lose a few,
getting to
big
me.
boy. You need this heat. Get the fuck out of here with your little... What are you holding there, by the way? What's that little pack you got? You got a man purse on? Get out of here. Mustache. Who's got it now? Triple P's got it? Look for plants. Anyone have some plants around here? Come on, man. Who else? Jenna has scurvy. Oh, God. We need edible plants. Can't really do anything about the scurvy thing, guys, so hoping you're willing to wait a little bit. See who's around. Talk to this person.
Weather's not right for crossing a river. We should wait.
I got some sick people in my wagon. Do you have any fruit? What does this guy say? He looks like a fruity guy.
Is too expensive. Let's find some other way to cross.
You got any fruit? Let's go here. See if anyone has fruit. Trade. What do you got? Dried fruit. Yes, I'll buy everything. I want 6. Oh, God, yeah. That's a deal. Do they get healed right away? I hope so. I'll take the ferry. I better not die on the ferry. Okay. Port John. Let's visit. Look at you. Think you're going to do it looking cool there with the gun just sitting there. What do you want?
I'm one of the regulars here at the fort. I'm here for the adventure and the steady pay. The conditions is tolerable, and I can send a bit of money home to my ma.
How do you send money home back to Ma in these times? That's a serious question. How do you even go about that? Yeah, Ma, I'm sending you money. I don't know how you're going to get it, but I wrote it on this letter, so therefore it happened. How do you do that?
I've been here since last spring.
Oh, you just mail the cash?
Before
Yeah,
that,
probably.
I was
I
part
guess
of
so.
a troop down by Santa Fe. We travel out most days, checking the area and calling on the immigrants.
Pony Express? I mean, I guess that's a wild time, right? All right, what do you got to say, Tar?
I'm sure glad we made it to this here fort. It ain't exactly...
Fuck off. I've seen enough of you. What do you guys got to say? Hello.
Hello. Hello. Hello.
Okay. Anything else I can do here? We got this gentleman.
Looks like as good a place as any to lay by a day and put up some fresh supplies.
I'm done with you. I'm done with you, Chunky.
Welcome, folks. Pleased to meet you. Sorry we can't boast much in the way of
All right,
accommodation.
the last guy said that too. What you got in here? What you got? No, we're good on animals. We're good on animals, bitch.
Hello.
Hello. Hello. It's like you think it's stupid, but like little shit like this. Right here. Like, that was, like, would blow our minds. Like, oh my god, it's so fun, we can do this. You know? Like, those little touches like that, you think they're nothing. They are something.
Howdy.
Howdy to you. I've seen you before. Do I have enough wagon spare shit? Yes, I do. And that's... Oh, spare horseshoes. You never know when you might need a spare horseshoe, right? That's good. Let's go. Yeah. This is Fort John. Yes, Fort Rambo. Go. Time's it. We're doing fine. Register Cliff. Ready to go. Rocky Mountains. We're only there? Guess we're not that far away, right? You'd think. Ayers Natural Bridge. Pretty cool. I've heard of Ayers Rock. That's a different country, though. We'll rest for one day to get people hopped. Get people back. Yeah, are people scurried up? No, look, good. Ready to go. North, okay. I always choose take the ferry if it's an option. It's safe is, and it better not fuck up. I'm paying you for this service. Thank you. Mormon Ferry Trading Post. How they be here? Hello, I respect everything about your religion. Just looking for some food. Let's get some... Do you have any fruit? Ham. Pemmican. Let's buy some... bread. That'll hold him over. Go. Immigrant Gap. Alright, that's fair. Fair enough. Thank you! I've been waiting for this moment! Yes! You understand true leadership. And while I may have some unconventional methods, I was waiting for you guys to understand that I am the best leader for this team. Thank you. I will accept the position of captain once again. I know we had a tough start, everybody, but as you can see now, we are rocking and rolling to the west, getting ever closer to our gold and riches beyond our wildest dreams. And I'm including you, Davy Crockett, back there. Sir Chunky Davy Crockett. While we've had our troubles in the past, I'm willing to look past that, if you are, for the rest of this trip, okay? So, consider that your second half pep talk. I should refuse it. Fuck off! You figured it out yourself. Accept position of captain. Yes, I will accept it. Willow Springs. Now, this seems like a good place to get water, boys. So, might we be doing that? I hope so. Damn. Alright, go. This has to be a comedy show. You fucking idiots, and you too, Davy Crockett, beard, baldy, low IQ bitch. How can you make decisions this quick? How? This is a fucking gong show, and I'm happy I'm not behind it, to be honest. I don't want to be a part of a team that has a leader for days, and then we'll dismiss them without a second thought? Fuck this team. And I will never accept the role of captain again. And that is a promise. I'm writing it on the side of this bullet. And if anyone even asks me to be captain again, that bullet goes in the side of your forehead. Baldy, beardy, vesty. I'm talking to you, front and center. Oh, man. Been snaked 2 times now, and that will not stand. That will not stand. Devil's Gate. Keep going. And, oh, you know what? You know what? You know what would be fun? Bare bones, bitches! I don't give a fuck about you. And pick up the fucking pace while we're at it. Oh, no more resting. You thought you enjoyed rest before? You shall wish you had the restful times of 2 weeks ago, when we are eating nothing and going farther than ever. You chose this, not me. Don't forget that. Fording it. What's the most dangerous way? I shall choose the most dangerous option possible going forward. Continue as usual. Ready? Go. No resting here, guys. No resting. We do not rest anymore. What can we do here? Check the hill's conditions. The way up the hill appears fairly steep. Oh, here's an idea. Continue up the hill. Not my problem. Get it upright. Continue up the hill. Not my problem. Get it up the damn hill. And I'm looking at you, Davy Crockett. Final Sweetwater River crossing. See the river conditions? 50 feet, 2.5 feet deep. Guess what? We're fording it. Walk. Start walking. I'm in the back. Don't give two fucks about you guys. All right, cool, cool, cool. South Pass, ready to go. Now we're speedrunning this bitch, because I do not care. Ready to go. Is that the end? Dry Sandy, ready to go. Parting of the Ways, ready to go. Low food, no fruit, not my problem. The stream is toxified. Green River, whenever there's a chance, I do hire Indians to help. I feel like they do help you, though. I don't want to die, so I will hire Indians to help. We will guide you across the river in return for 3 dresses. Little weird, not gonna lie, that's what you're requesting. But I won't question it. I think that's a good deal. Go ahead. And you better not fail me. I hire you, give you 3 dresses, and this is how you repay me? Throw them off the boat right now. Oh, God, this is tough. Worst trip ever. Go. Name Rock. Go. Oh, look. Injured livestock. Now, this animal's been with us the whole time, and it's not their choice who is the leader of the pack. So I will not punish the animals. I won't. I can't bring myself to do it. I will rest here a while for the sake of the animal. But after that, it's go time. Visit the fort. What do you want? I just want to make it. So, is there anything here that would help me make it? What do you got to say? Supplies. Yeah, let me see what you got, Bookman. Bullets. We got bullets. Sardines, oil, cornmeal, dried bread, flour, ham. This guy's got a lot. Oh, they don't need any medicine. They don't need that stuff. They don't need that. I just need enough to live. They don't need that stuff. Oh, you know what, though? We could use some more whiskey, honestly. That's the most important purchase. Fuck off. Not worried about it. What do you got?
At every fort are trading posts along the trail.
Not my problem, honey. We gotta go. We got places to go.
Wait a minute. Just let me finish writing this in my diary.
We've seen you before.
Hi there.
Hi there.
Hi there.
Hi there. Hi there. Okay, we're out of food. Let's see our food situation. Philip is poor. That's good. Philip is the only one that's poor. Not my problem. We are on bare bones rations and 12 hours a day pace. I like how this is going. This is exactly as I planned. Let's get some food, though. Okay, I'll get food. They can eat biscuits. They love biscuits. They told me. Purchase. Let's go. You got biscuits. Quit bitching. We're out. I'm not even talking to you. What do you got?
Howdy.
Howdy. Go. Ready to go. Fuck off. Animals exhausted. Double team. Always double team. That's how I rock. Wild vegetables. Stop and gather. Yes, stop and gather. 6 pounds. That'll last you a day. All right, let's hunt. We got no meat. Let's hunt. You have no gunpowder. How do we lose gunpowder? Anyone got gunpowder? You got gunpowder? Oh, God, we're in trouble. Give me that potatoes. I'll take the potatoes. Yeah, give me that. Anyone else have gunpowder? Not you again. Anyone else here? Ooh, this is gonna be rough. This is gonna be rough. Fallen rocks. Continue over the obstruction. I see nothing wrong here. Nothing out of the ordinary. Yeah, exactly. Hunt? Oh, yeah. Trade, I mean. 4 boxes of James Fever. I'll take James Fever. What do you got here? James Fever powder. Gunpowder. Yes, give me that. Give me that. I don't care what you need. Give me. Yeah. Yeah, it's yours. Go ahead. That's yours. Take it. Here we go. A bear. Thank God a bear came. Here we go, boys. I have a visual, and I'm taking the shot. Shot! Boom. I got a headshot on him. You can live. Anything else? Anything else feeling frisky today? I can't do it. I can't bring myself to do it. It's a goddamn family. I can't make it happen. You live your life. Find the future. Find your future. Find the one you were looking for. Not him. Oh, a bird? I'll shoot a bird. Back. Oh, gotta load. Hang on. Back that thing up. Oh. Back that booty up. God damn it. I keep missing. All right, it's fine. We got enough. I don't care. 150 pounds. Go. I'm ready to be done now. Here's the deer I almost shot. How far is it? 100 feet and 5 feet. Caulk. It seems to be RNG. Just if you miss those waterfalls, it's fine. Big hill. The trail down looks steep. Anchor wagon and continue. Got it. Smith's Trading Post. I just need fruit. Look at this guy. We're supposed to trust this douchebag? The only thing he has is boots. Oh no, he has more. Give me dried vegetables. I'll take all. 18 pounds of them. Purchase. And food. What else you got? Pounds of cheese, cornmeal, flour, pots, potatoes. Yeah, give me some potatoes. We can just eat potatoes. All right, 30 fucking boxes of 25 pounds of potatoes. That still should handle it. Let's go. Soda Springs, go. Sheeprock, go. Yeah, it was kind of that was a meme, I think, because he didn't have one leg, so he's selling boots first. That could have been the joke there. Continue at a distance. Don't care. Nope. 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 Good meme? Not happening. Refuse. And fuck off. I'm getting back on the boat, and I'm not doing it. Bye. Not even thinking about it. I warned you about this. You had a chance, and you threw that chance away. Don't forget that. Do not forget that. You know what I gotta choose here, right? Bye-bye. Are you sure you wish to continue without a proper burial? There may be serious consequences. Oh, I'm ready for the serious consequences. Trust me. Consequences have actions. Pimp. Bye. Devour. Yeah, was that an option? Raft River. See the river conditions? 2 feet deep. Yeah, we're fording this bitch. 2 feet? That's nothing. Good job, everybody. Go. Oh, how much longer? Heavy fog, go. There's a wolf. Cauldron Lynn. I don't need to stop for these little things. Jenna has a bad cold. What do we do? What do we do? Increase fluid intake. We're almost there. We're almost there. Check the hill conditions. The hill appears fairly steep. Lock the wheels. Continue. Rock Creek. Check the river conditions. 1.5 feet. We're fording that bitch. Easy. Easy. Bam. A turn for the worst. Jenna has taken a turn for the worst. What do we do? Okay, don't want to make a, I don't have vinegar or olive oil. I'm not sure how those would have helped, but let's increase her fluid intake one more time. The Rapids, ready to go. Thousand Springs, ready to go. Upper Salmon Falls, ready to go. No meat at all. Jenna has died. Oh, God. You think it won't happen to you, right? Someone dying on the trail that you care about? But unfortunately, sometimes it does happen. And in those cases, you have to provide a proper burial. Easy. I will provide a proper burial. Continue as usual. She deserves a proper burial. She did her part. Just keep going. Thick dust from other wagons? I don't give a fuck. Do not give a fuck. I'm not even the leader of this bitch. Ready to go. If I don't see the trail on the other side of this, we gotta be done. I do want to see how many people make it, though. 100 feet, 2 feet. That's a Ford situation. No problem. No problem. Like they say, caulk your wagon and float it. I feel like caulking a wagon would take a long time, wouldn't it? I feel like that's a day's work. I'm not a day, but doesn't look very steep. Continue up the hill, bitch. Not my problem. We gotta be almost there, right? Well, that will do it for this run. We died. Save diary. Okay, well, end game. How far did we get? Nope, they just kick you right back out. Son of a bitch! We still have not successfully reached Oregon. In Oregon Trail 1 or Oregon Trail 2, we have not been there. We have not made it. But I feel like we're getting closer. I really feel like we do. So next week, on Friday, you know what? We're gonna try Oregon Trail 3. And I think that will go better. You know what I mean? But thank you so much, Oregon Trail, for the silliness you provided. I do think next week we're going to try Oregon Trail 3, and we're going to give it a shot, all right? But we'll make it eventually. We have to. We have to. Big ups to the one, the only, engaged, supportive viewer. That's true in this case. Says, if your girlfriend cheats on you with another man, are you as angry if it's a stud asking for a friend? Let's see. Is Philip in chat real quick? No, he is not. Okay. So interesting question here. And I will take this, as I always do, extremely seriously. If your girlfriend cheats on you with another man, are you as angry if it's a stud? So how I will take your question is, are they clearly hotter than you, let's say, is the question. If they're hotter than you, do you feel less pissed or more pissed? I think in general, if you're getting cheated on, right, which I luckily in my life have never had happen that I know about, of course. You never know, right? I mean, maybe it's happened, but I don't know about it. I would say the looks of the person doesn't come into my equation of how pissed I am. I am equally pissed, whether it be John Stamos or, you know, Davy Crockett we saw on the trail. I think I am just as pissed. I don't think it affects if they are hotter than me or not, personally. I wouldn't want to know, but if I did know, I don't think it would affect my pissness. Okay? I think that handles it seriously enough. The Pasta Maker says again, never seen a stream go, this is how you don't play so fast. Well done. Thank you. ALT thinks AA is avian annihilation. Damn, dude. Oh, well, fuck birds, though, honestly, right? There's too many birds. Something we can all agree with, especially geese and shit like that. Too many birds. I think we're happy with getting rid of them, honestly, right? What do geese do, right? Honestly. Like mosquitoes. Logan K says, remember, double teaming splits the load, just like Phil's OBS rendering. Yes, I wish mine was working. I wish my OBS was working correctly, but hopefully tomorrow. Marine X says, yeah, I'm pissed. It takes a lot for a woman to let a man inside her. That means she's connected to him. Oh, see, Marine X, that's a little different level. You're taking it, well, I mean, if you're getting cheated on, I guess there's no too far to take it, right? That's just fucking sucks. But you're saying, though, Marine X, the question that was given, do the looks of the person affect your pissness? That's the real debate, right? Speedy says, did you save room for authentic Italian rum cake? No. No, we did not. We didn't have enough food a lot. Oregon Trail 3 will do better, I promise. Toxic Cherry Juice says, put this towards the best goal. Big ups, Toxic Cherry Juice. 22 months. I think that's the longest possible, by the way, 22. Jordan Fadeaway says, Unk, don't crash out. It's just Oregon Trail. No, it's all a planned crash out. That was planned. Conflict Cast says, we're adding Oregon Trail to the game list. It's the zombie version of the original. Yes, just this whole internet shit has really pissed me off in terms of things I wanted to do, and then I look down and see the, connection's bad. It just loses all hype. And here's a secret. That's why there was no guest this week, because I didn't want to deal with guests and the internet fucking up. So that's why there was no guest this week. But we'll see tomorrow if it fixes it tomorrow when they come. Because Sunday, I got 6 guests coming in. So if the internet fucks up then, I will crash out. That will be a planned crash out on Sunday night if everything's not working. Jasper the Cat says, I want Washington Trail Renton Edition. Big ups. Yes, that would work. We could make an Oregon Trail. Oh, it's very easy. The ideas write themselves, right? Instead of Oregon Trail, we say Kitchen Trail. So it's ants, and the ants have to make it through the office trail or kitchen trail to get to the ant poison, right? That would work. Big Peppo says, I did nothing wrong. I did everything correct. Big ups, Big Peppo. So before he starts, which we probably have upwards of 30 minutes to get to until he starts, I do want to watch a little bit of Mario Kart. Let's do 10 minutes of Mario Kart fun. And then last night, I know the begging at the end of the stream was crazy there as well. So we'll watch that too. But let's start with a little bit of this just for my own pleasure. From Snort Burnell in the house.
Oh my god, wow!
Have to warn everyone.
You recommend the Mighty D one? I don't. Yeah, we don't watch enough Mighty D here. Let's get some Mighty D going. Okay, Mighty D.
A green.
No, don't spoil. Here we go. Let's do Mighty D's version. Though both, I'm sure, are very great. Let's go. Snort Brunel obviously is a legend, but let's try this one.
Got hit by literally nothing. Couldn't see anything, but took a hit anyway. Now I'm in 20th. Great. I'm eliminated already. I'm literally already eliminated. I have no items. There's nothing I can do. So I was top 5. A red shell hits me.
Yeah.
Everyone comes around the corner. I get hit by something else that I can't avoid or see. That's it. It's over.
What?
Race is over.
Oh?
That's Mario Kart. Wow, what a great epic game of skill. Absolutely epic game of skill.
When did Mario Kart say it's the epic game of skill? But all right.
Everybody. Still got hit despite the fact I had 3 banana peels. I still took a hit. What the heck, dude? That was an awesome amount of coin. Flat. And then look, flattened and then put right in front of a car that I can't.
Put right in front of a car that I can't do anything about. Let's see how far away this car is.
What the heck, dude?
Okay, well, you can look behind you to avoid getting flattened, but sometimes it does happen, right? All right, sometimes you get flattened. It's just going to happen. It's Mario fucking Kart. So let's look at after this.
That was an awesome amount.
Okay, now he's flattened. He is flattened now. Let's see this car get put right in front of him. Ready?
Going flat. And then look, flattened and then put right in front of a car that I can't.
Put right in front of a car that I can't avoid. Look how far away the car is.
Going flat. And then look, flattened and then put right in front of a car that I can't avoid because I have no momentum. So I can't avoid the car at all. And I'm in 20th.
Right. Oh!
And then I'm immediately flattened again. Like, wow. Like, no. Even when I get good items, the use is completely negated in.
And like I said, if you want to watch Philip play Mario Kart, he literally thinks you have to stay in the middle of the road. That is how he plays this game. Once you see it, you'll never not see it. His goal is to get in the middle of the road at every single time. Okay? DSP has entered the chat, said sound great. Phil's toilet is going up red with all the Takis coloring. And then Philip responds with sound great. All right. Pretty cool, pretty cool. Let's
immediately by other people using better items. That's Mario Kart. By the way, I'm done. Are you kidding me? Wow, this vehicle is art. By the way, I'm done. Are you kidding me? Wow, this vehicle Mario Kart. By the way,
look, that car is coming towards him right now already.
Hey, I'm done.
Look.
Are you kidding me? Wow, this vehicle is awful. I'm not using this ever again. This bike, it's garbage. I'm getting no speed whatsoever with this bike at all, like 0 speed.
Yeah.
This makes no sense. I'm driving fine. Then you get flattened. Then a car's right in front of you. You can't avoid. That's it. You're done. The race is over.
Yes.
What do you mean? I just got a bunch of power-ups. I should be doing good. No, you're done.
No, you're not.
Of course, 2 random items out of nowhere.
Well, Philip, in a 24-player multiplayer game where 20 people, the first one is unlucky, to be fair, right? He's holding a red that I think is going to the person ahead of him, and he blocks it with his one. But that, it's Mario fucking Kart. Come on, it happens. But that's pretty funny. He's holding the gold, but he gets hit by the side. That's my favorite skill shot, by the way, in Mario Kart 8 to do, is when someone's holding a green shell, and you're holding a green shell too. Let's say they're holding any blocking item, and the true skill players, right, can still hit the person while they're holding the shell or banana, and that really pisses the people off too. Oh, Chew has yelled many times when I do that. When you try to wait till they're doing the turn while still holding, and then hit them, brilliant. That's the best move.
Of course, 2 random items out of nowhere. And how did I lose my gold shell? What just happened? I got hit by 2 items at once I couldn't see, and then a gold shell got stolen. What the hell is going on? I don't know. I have no idea how you lose your items in this. When I just don't get it. As soon as I'm in good position, get hit by a big item that screws me.
Yeah.
Of course. Wait, I lost my item again. I was getting an item in midair and it took it away from me. What happened?
King Eagle said, would you be down for Mario Kart 8? Now, I wouldn't be against it. I don't have a Switch with me now, though. That's the problem. Switch is in Japan right now.
I don't understand how I'm losing my item constantly.
Oh, my God. What is your thinking with those hammers, man?
Look at that. Are you kidding me? I was doing fine. All of a sudden, he pushed me off. I used my...
All right, the slideshow started. We should do the taxi shit, actually. We should do taxi shit.
My bananas to get him off me. All of a sudden, I get pushed off.
This is fun. I could watch these. These are entertaining. This is like, it's tough to get this how you don't play feel, but these still give the salty aftertaste of this how you don't play, right?
Man, what happened? That's it. It's over. Yeah, this is awful. It's legit, dude, it's legit awful. I lost my item twice for no reason. I don't know why. No one stole my item with the ghost. I just lost it while I was actually getting it. I lost it. Then I'm drifted.
Okay, let's analyze his take here.
What happened?
Let's see this. I like to see how much he lied about, right? So,
of course.
So he's coming in, and it looks like Yoshi with his top hat. No, he got an item. Okay, he did get an item here. Yeah, he got an item. What's wrong with that? He just mashed it. He just mashed right through it.
Wait, I lost my item.
Because he mashed it. You mashed the item. Yeah. And look, it's very clear when he has it and then uses it. Look, here it is. And then he pushes the button and woo, does a little jump. And then he keeps going. What do you expect to happen?
Wait, I lost my item. Again.
Yeah, because he used it.
Again.
What do you think's going to happen?
I was getting an item in midair and it took it away from me. What happened?
You pushed the button? How'd that happen? All right, we will move on to taxi fun from last night, all right? Taxi fun from last night.
Kind of cheated last night. You guys don't know.
Uh-oh. All right, so this
Actually,
is...
that's not true at all.
This is the ending cope, okay? So let's just for a taste of the driving, though. Like, one funny thing, because I was on the tractor beam, we saw a little bit of this. He didn't know how to do three-point turn, I think, was the thing he couldn't get to. I'll fast forward back to that. But in the like, fucking, like, learning how to play tutorial, he didn't know how to do a three-point turn, I
You
think.
need to stop the car maximum left position and move forward slowly. Once you reach the marked space, turn the wheels to the maximum right position and move forward slowly.
I'm already in the space.
If you need to make
You're
any
jerking around a lot there, sir. This is a test.
I'm literally in the space.
Move the car backward and reposition the car to the left or right as needed.
Uh-huh.
I can't move backward. Now the reverse doesn't work.
Can you imagine at the driver's test? He do the same thing. I'm in the spot. Not quite yet. I'm in the spot. I barely even moved.
The reverse doesn't work now.
Very good. Park in the marked space.
Where is it?
Straighten the wheels and continue moving the car
Uh-oh.
backward. Ensure that you remain within the marked space. If you need to make any adjustments, slowly drive forward and reposition the car to the left or the right as needed.
Oh, cone. Just sleeping on those lines. Look at that. Tire completely on the lines. Good job, sir. You nailed it. Please watch out for the cones. Okay, yes. Go again.
Okay.
Here we go. One more try. Hang on. We'll get there.
Stop! Oh!
Across the line. Try again.
Stop! Oh!
Across the line.
Sorry about the cones.
Try again. Pause steps. Try again.
That there is a tip option. Oh, that was the wrong one. You don't need to tip. You're...
Oh, no. Here are the steps.
How long was he in that challenge?
You cross.
Yeah, when he
Right?
starts playing it up, though, you lose all fun. He really had no idea what to do in the beginning, and you could see him kind of panicking about it. Then he turns into play it up, and it gets not fun instantly.
But that's weird that there is a tip option. Then why are they not doing it? They're as cheap as on Kick. That's true. The curves.
So yeah, he didn't hit the goal. Literally ended the stream without hitting the goal, and then Lance Catamaran or whatever, Lance Catamaran, he did 12 subs after the stream was over to hit the goal. So there you go. So we'll see if he brings that up today.
And everyone, listen. We've been doing for an hour, and I get it. The first 20 minutes or so where it's tutorial, right?
Yeah.
But now we're into the game. I hope that you're enjoying. I'm liking it, but please support the stream. Right now we're at $29.
What?
It would really suck if this is like a low support stream. We've been having a lot of great streams recently for support.
That would suck.
And being that this is a stream that you guys wanted because I bought this wheel accessory and we're doing something special, please support the stream. Okay, let's hit that goal tonight.
Well, you said you've done it many times. That makes it less special, doesn't it? But okay.
How about some support from Kick? I see some people over there on Kick that support before, but I'm wondering what's going on. We get
Now we are legitimately calling people out that used to support but aren't doing it now. So you supported once before. You need to keep that going. Okay, guys? Thank you.
some support tonight. How about something bigger than like the $2 tip?
Yeah, let's get something bigger than $2 too, honestly. Honestly. Gaming Guru says, oh, P means pass. I'm smart. Big ups, Gaming Guru.
There we go. Your future stepdad.
What?
As soon as I asked, I received 5 gifted subs from your future stepdad. Thank you, your future stepdad. Let's
There
get that
you
on
go.
the leaderboard. Good
Hope
one.
you feel good about that, huh?
I got a $5 tip. Finally, someone beat the $2 tip streak there.
Finally.
It's from You're Not Funny. What do you think of the Spanish locals protesting against tourists? Do you think the H3 lawsuit will help you out? Well, I don't know anything about what you're talking about politically. The H3 lawsuit, if it does go through and work and stick and create legal precedent, it's not just going to help me. It's going to help anyone who has someone who maliciously steals their content and rebroadcasts it, whether it's live or whether it's after the fact. The truth is, no one has the right to rebroadcast anyone's content without making it a transformative work.
My favorite part is this is on Raw Phil right now, so go ahead.
The vast majority of people who are doing that with me don't do that. There are some. If someone takes
the vast majority is such a fabrication. It's not. I mean, literally, what the two people that you are, again, not true, I'm just saying, are closest to it are Dark Dave's Mirror and Raw Phil, and they add stuff. They make it a different experience. So it's even not true with them, the people that are the closest. But that being said, there's only 2. You know, people make clips, but that's way different. Clips are a different ball of wax altogether.
Vast majority of people who are doing that with me don't do that. There are some. If someone takes my content and chops it up and makes a video that's only specific to one topic and they push that topic or whatever, that's transformative.
Okay,
anyone who's literally live restreaming me right now is breaking the law.
I bet Raw Phil's chat was fun right now.
You can't live restream someone as they're broadcasting because you are creating an alternative method for that raw content to be delivered without the person having the chance to do it themselves. You literally can't live restream a TV show. You can't live restream a movie. You can't live broadcast a radio broadcast, and you can't live stream another person's stream. It's illegal. 100%. No exceptions unless the person broadcasting gives explicit permission. And that's where people don't seem to get it. They're like, well, I don't know.
So, Eggy Oaks, we played that part earlier before Oregon Trail we did. And he, as he says, literally registered his video at the Library of Congress to make it possible to sue. So, Philip, are you going to license that with the Library of Congress, every single pre-stream? That costs money. But everyone knows he's not going to do anything. And if he did, it would be the biggest party of detractors ever if he actually went to court with anything. Can you imagine how fun that would be, guys, if he went to court actually? It would be the renaissance of content every day, highlights of the court case happening every day, highlights of everything. It would be such a party. And let's say he, for some reason, won, which is not going to happen, but let's just say he won. You have to prove damages. So what are you going to do? How? What are you going to do next? How much money you lost from the viewers of Raw Phil? How does that work? You know?
Understand, well, you can live stream Summer Game Fest because they tell everyone they can. Get it? They're not benefiting from you. They have ads on there. They're already getting paid bank. They don't care.
They're already getting paid bank.
They say, go ahead and redo it. Me? This is my original content. You should not be restreaming it right now.
Oh, God. Can you imagine if it was open to the public? Oh, my God. The costumes. The costumes alone, the cosplaying that would be taking place in there. Can you imagine? You have fake Linda there, fake Dave there, fake John Rambo there, fake Keemstar. We'd be making the courtroom a party. Just wearing cosplay. Like, pretend you're real, though. Like, pretend you're real, you know? But, like, just dress up like you're John Rambo cosplay. Get, like, 10 black guys to go there, but just have the name tag that says Tevin, but just be normal. Like, don't do anything, just be normal, but just have the name tag that says Tevin on. And that's enough. That's enough to be hilarious.
Legal. It doesn't matter that no one's gotten sued for it yet, because Ethan Klein is suing, and he's going to get a legal precedent established.
Snorting and stuff. Yeah, the sounds. Can you imagine? Everyone picking their nose and ears during the court case. Snorting. That if he asks, you say, sorry, it's a health condition. I apologize, everybody. I can't do anything about it. It sometimes makes me snort. I apologize, Your Honor. I'll try to do my best, but there's nothing I can do about it. It's a condition. I hope no one makes fun of me for that.
If it goes through, and then the floodgates are open. All these scumbags who have been raw re-stealing content will have to fucking pay a fee or get sued into oblivion. It's one or the other. You pay the licensing fee to do it, or you get sued and you get your house taken away from you. So there's your choices. Okay?
What is this? Get your house taken away from you. What is this threat? It's very specific, isn't it?
The other. You pay the licensing fee to do it, or you get sued and you get your house taken away from you. So there's...
What? You have to choose how much... You have to, like... They don't just randomly say, yes, give up your house. There's, like, you know, you have to decide how much you're supposed to pay. It's not just randomly, yeah, well, your house. They don't really do that. It's not the Wild West, you know? But interesting. Maybe he's feeling like he wants to be Billy Mitchell. That could be, too, right? He wants to be Billy Mitchell. And Billy Mitchell make it all. Billy Mitchell's taking a very long winner's lap, isn't he? You know, the championship lap. He's making sure that lasts as long as possible, isn't he? He can't stop with the Carl Jobs tweets, can he? He's enjoying himself.
Here's your choices, okay? But we'll see what happens because you don't know if it's going to go through or not. And the legal system is really weird and messed up. So we have to wait and see what happens, okay?
Yeah, I saw it. Billy Mitchell got an RV and said, like, what did he say? He said, like, I look forward to getting your home's equity into this puppy or something. Like, he's just definitely running with it, which is the play for maximum, reward if you're him, because he's definitely riding this high of legit winning a court case that took years, by the way, and cost him thousands upon thousands of dollars to do before he got to this win. So, Philip, I hope Philip's ready for all that too, because it takes a lot of money to get to that point where, Billy's taking this victory lap now,
King Michael likes this. He says definitely play more of it. Well, if you guys want more of it, I would love to get some support tonight. Bitch. Guys, we only have one fair left, and then I'm out of time. This is the time right now to rally some support, to get some people supporting tonight, and to hit that goal. If someone did a 48 euro tip right now,
what would that do?
We'd just about be at the goal. We'd be very close because euros are valued more than dollars, right? Like right now, for example.
What are we bringing very specific currencies into this? What? We're going to find out exactly how much we need in each currency now. That's pretty cool. All right, guys. Well, if you are from the UK, that would require a $48 super chat. If you're from the US, that will take a $55 super chat. If you're from a different country, let me know, and I'll check for you. Sometimes Ryan uses a VPN.
$55.34, and we'd only have like $10 to go to hit the goal. So let's get it.
Let's get it.
Come on, so let's get some support for the end of the stream here.
Eva Cowboy Fan says in chat, am I allowed to ask a question that isn't necessarily related to Phil, but potentially more on myself? It's about a term that I'm not familiar with. I'm fine if it's not acceptable. Very normal.
Theo says maybe we need the perk that helps with the XP grind. Yeah. I think I'll probably get that perk next. Look how close we are to the next level. So we're definitely going to level up after one more fair, right? Have a good night, Vietnamese comrade. After one more fair, right? Have a good night, Vietnamese comrade.
Nice burp. Woman's cardigan successfully unboxes accessories, says, Crayola theory, but let me cook. Sure thing. I always love letting people cook. Here we go. DSP was the one who broke the wheel in his car with his piss-poor parking skills and concocted the tire theft story. I am not on board with that for one reason. The call that let Philip know about the tire stolen thing happened while he was streaming. I don't think Philip has the foresight to create that much of a story. Okay? I understand your thought, and I'm sure he's hit other things in the past. Who knows how much shit he's ran into, how many curbs he's run over, but I don't think it was that. Now, could it have been Catherine's parking job? Now, that's a different ball to wax altogether. That's a different can of worms, right? So, that's a different story, but Grand Theft Nato, good name there too, Grand Theft Nato, and oh, God. Son of a bitch.
Fun over. Time for the pre-stream.
This was legitimately fun, too. We were having a lot of fun, and it's all over. Son of a bitch. Hold on, Grand Theft Nato.
Welcome to the stream.
I'll read it, I
chill
promise.
for a little bit and wait for the build-up, get some more attendees before we jump into 4 hours of Lies of P Overture today. No podcast, just we're going to hang out for a little bit.
We'll see about that.
To build up attendance before we begin with the gameplay. All right? Nothing too crazy to going on right now. No reason for a formal podcast at all.
Definitely
it would just be a
not.
waste of time. Would much rather get more gameplay in.
Yeah.
I don't know how long the Lies of P Overture DLC actually is, because as you know, I don't spoil myself.
Oh yeah, let's get the poll going.
On games that I play. We just arrived at the beach, so I don't know how much further the game has. I think from the beach, we're going to the Rose Estate. And I think that's the finale of the game. But I don't know. And I don't know how long that is either. So with a 4-hour time span of gameplay today, could we beat the Lies of P Overture DLC today? Maybe.
We'll find out.
But I don't know. I don't know anyone out there who's played it and might know
Later,
actually
Fat
how
Cat,
long
204
the
game,
DLC
224
is
reel.
or how much is left. And how are you all today? Good morning, everyone. I should have said good morning and how's everyone doing before I jumped right into talking about Lies of P. What's going on today with this lovely Friday? How are you all?
Not great. Internet's fucking me up, but we're working on it. We're working.
Don't all speak up at once. Because, you know, you guys flood me with so much attention in the chat. There's no way I could possibly respond to all of your...
You know why he said that? Look at Nightbot on a 3 streak, on the hat trick. That's why you got to say that. Hey, Nightbot, anyone want to talk? Or Nightbot, can you let other people talk, please, Nightbot?
You got... Don't all speak up at once. Because, you know, you guys flood me with so much attention in the chat. There's no way I could possibly respond to all of your messages at once.
Nightbot, please. Yeah, 4 minutes. Oh my God, you're right. There was a 4-minute break in between Nightbot and the next chatter. 4 minutes. Man, that thing is popping off, dude. Cool.
Flippy Flappy says, hello, DSP, doing great. All right, good to hear that.
Look at this chat right now, guys. This is everything.
Sarah over on Kick says, we love you, DSP.
That is the entire chat. Remember that 4-minute break that you see right here? It's right here. That is everything that's happened since then. So we're looking at a very robust 3 people. Pretty cool, man.
I don't even know how to say your name. Pez Prostithinal. What the fuck does your name say? What the hell does that name mean? He's ready for a scolding. Oh, I'll give you a scolding. Don't worry, that's coming, but it's a little early for a scolding. I just turned on the stream.
Definitely. All right, big ups Grand. Let's get some skip juice here. You can see he's just killing time. Grand Theft Nato says, if Phil sues and claims a financial loss, defendants get to conduct discovery into his finances, and that, my friends, is why it will never, ever, 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 ever happen. Because he probably doesn't know that now, but he would learn that quickly and then decide, yeah, never mind. Never mind. Big ups Grand Theft Nato. Great name. And also, the company you have there, Yamato, Unso is what it says there. That is the company that sent all my shit from Japan to America when I moved here. So I know that company well. And they were so insane in terms of how careful they were with our stuff that Chu was very shocked by the difference from that company who got our stuff from Japan to America. And it took like a month or something. It was slow. But then when we got a couch, bought a new couch from IKEA, right? And they were sending it here. And it came about the same time. And they carried it in, you know? But Chu said... Chu said that he's like, you could really tell a difference here, can't you, between the companies in terms of how careful they were with how they carry stuff, and you get it. You get it. I couldn't say anything. I say, well, get used to it, honey. Anyways, let's go.
Elixification, how are you this morning? Good morning. Like I said, I know it's early, so let's let the attendance build up a bit. Get people more excited and engaged. You're burning up over in Europe, Spaghetti Nebula. What do you mean? It's heat wave over there?
Another way, if you want to test this yourself, next time you go on a flight to Japan, which I realize not everyone's going to do, but look at how the airport workers do their thing of stuffing the luggage into planes. It is as if they are doing a different job than what you see in every other country I've ever seen. They have gloves on. They take your luggage, huge fucking bags, put it in like it's Tetris. But in America, they grab that shit. Get the fuck in there. I don't give a shit about your shit. Get in there. We got to get to the next one. It's wild if you ever seen it.
I have any heat for a bit here, but I think that we are getting some next week. Let's see. For like one day, basically Tuesday, we're in the 80s. Then we're back to the 60s. Good Lord.
God. Yeah,
the weather
60s.
over here is just silly. It just can't decide what it wants to do. It was hot, then it got cool, and then it was getting hot again, and we had to put in the air conditioners because it was 90 degrees Fahrenheit, which is very warm for this part of the country. So we put in all the air conditioners, and then it's been in the 60s for like 3 weeks. Weird. What's up, Kickapoo? Kickapoo says, hope you have a fruitful day. Well, thank you, Kickapoo. Many fruits to be had today, I'm sure. Nice and cool for you, Yoji. Or is it Joji? I'm glad to hear that. I prefer moderate weather. I want middle of the road. I don't want super hot. I don't want super cold. I don't mind the dampness because it rains a lot out here where I live, but I don't mind that. So I'm okay with the weather as long. I just don't like the extremes that we get.
Good point.
Oh, man.
Good
93
point,
degrees Fahrenheit in Europe. Adam says 100 plus there all week where he is. Wow. See, if you have heat, but if it's dry heat, meaning no humidity, then at least you can go to the shade. You can turn on a fan. You can do what you need to do. You'll cool down. But when you got humidity, that's the pits, man.
That's me, the pits, man. Yeah. I was gonna take a trip to the Nickelodeon to see a picture, but then it was too humid. It was the pits. Yeah.
And you can do what you need to do. You'll cool down. But when you got humidity, that's the pits, man. Because humidity is just, you can't get away from it. You go to an area that you think is cool, and it's still...
Don't say things are bad for you, chat. Things are worse for me. Trust me, I'll let you know how.
Really bad. Like, ugh. That sucks. So hopefully, wherever it's hot, it's not humid today.
I agree, Phil. Here's money. It is legitimately here. I still have that, right? Let's see. How hot
Sarah
is it?
says, as a conservative guy, why did you choose to move to a liberal state? I'm not a conservative guy.
Ooh.
I'm also not a liberal guy.
Ooh, a middle-of-the-road guy. It's 57.9 degrees Fahrenheit or 14 degrees Celsius in Renton, Washington right now. That is based on weather.com. It's not based on anything else. It's weather.com.
I'm not really a political guy, to be frank. I'm just not.
Okay. I'll be me.
You know, my opinions are kind of all over the place, back and forth, left and right, depending on the situation. I think for...
Depends how Twitter's feeling at the time or if I'm friends with anyone. It depends on who I'm friends with online and what they think is funny, honestly. That's the main thing.
Myself, I don't just go, everything to the left or everything to the right. I tend to, look at situations and try to figure them out for myself.
I see how many likes responses have on Twitter and what the blue check marks are saying.
My own determinations, and that doesn't really jive with either side a lot of the time. So when I moved out here, literally the political landscape had nothing to do with my choice to move out here. It had more to do with the fact that I had relatives who had lived out here who had praised it, said that there was beautiful, clean air, nice mountains, scenery, evergreens, nice nature and stuff like that. But that everything also was less populated, which is very true. I came from Connecticut. Connecticut is like overpopulated with people, just crazy traffic everywhere you go, really annoying. Out here, it's way better. Really, it is. It's just like a much better situation.
All better situation for someone that does not leave their house but once a week and has not seen any of those mountains. By the way, just to give you a quick recap, Connecticut has 3.6 million residents in 2024. Washington State has over 8 million residents in 2024. So I'm interested in what he means by more populated. What does that mean?
Less people, more space, way less traffic. Holy crap, way less traffic out here. So, and also...
What does he mean by less populated? Because it clearly can't be the population because Washington has more than double the amount of people. So, I know it's a bigger state, I know.
Connecticut, everything was very expensive. Prices, taxes, they had a state income tax, which is ridiculous. Out here, they don't have a state income tax. There's just a business and occupation tax, and it's very reasonable compared to the state income tax I used to pay in Connecticut.
He is right. Connecticut is one of the most densely populated states in America. It's the fourth highest population density. Washington is significantly less dense, but he didn't say that, so don't give him credit for that. He didn't say that. He said population only.
Tax and out here, they don't have a state income tax. There's just a business and occupation tax, and it's very reasonable compared to the state income tax I used to pay in Connecticut.
So you definitely want to pay that every time you have a chance, right?
Connecticut, the property taxes in Connecticut were higher. Like everything was higher in Connecticut. So, moving out here saved some money in that regard, and also better weather, and less people.
Definitely.
Those were my factors that I considered when I moved out here.
Okay. And also the gated community was the most important thing. Definitely. Logan K says he's implying we've all made enough to make house payments. Yes, this is just not true. He is well and truly on one. A lawsuit just means content. Yeah. Like, how many people are paying for their house based on streaming DSP, right? How many? The only one we know of that could is Duty, and because he showed it. So you're going to take on one person, Duty Streams, who does do commentary and stuff? It's just ridiculous. Every part of it's ridiculous. It sounds like he's kind of going to stay away from it, but I guess we'll fucking see. Talby says, can you imagine the Discovery? Yes, that is a 6-star Hogan. It is for my business, and I still have it. Yep.
Adam's on the east coast of the U.S. He said it's been nonstop rain and storms for 2 weeks. Now 100-plus degree weather, and then more storms.
Uh-huh.
That sucks. Again, being that I used to live in Connecticut, okay? It's like the worst of the worst. In the summer, you get humidity and heat. Then in between, you get storms.
Yeah.
Then it's winter, and you get ice and snow and blizzard. And like, what happened? Why are we getting the insane extremes of weather in the same spot? Isn't it supposed to be that depending on where you live, you either get one way or the other? No, in Connecticut, you literally get both extremes of the worst. Why on earth would I want to stay there? Of course, I want to get the hell out of there as soon as I could.
So you're complaining about seasons existing, or not quite sure what we're complaining about in this case? It's cold in winter and hot in summer, that we're saying, or it's difficult to understand. So winter is cold, summer is hot, spring is in the middle of those, and fall is in the middle of those. So
Han Cholo says, do you still owe on your taxes? Gee, Han Cholo, a little forward of you to come on my stream and just ask me a personal question like that. All right, let me answer your question with a question. How much alimony do you owe? Right?
Okay, I'm sure he would be happy to answer the question. Go ahead.
How are those
What?
How are you doing on your child support payments right now?
Not bad.
What a stupid thing to say.
I pay it when I can pay it. Pay it when I get a chance. Magic Short Bus says, fun fact, the guy who has no problem getting ladies is also the author of the Incel Manifesto. Yep. He said he has no problem getting ladies, and no one actually should, because there's more girls on Earth than guys. So no one should have a problem, guys. If you cannot get laid, it's your fault. Remember that. DSP said that.
Profit Oner, who still hasn't told me if it's Profit Owner or Profit Oner, I'm not sure, has done a $5 super chat and says, good luck, Charm. Well, thank you for the first contribution of the day. Profit Owner, Profit Oner. Tell me how to pronounce your name, please. It's driving me nuts.
Be funny if he said, like, it's a racial slur. I'd rather not.
Oner? So Profit Oner. Okay, Profit Oner. Now I know how to say it. Thank you for that. Lixification says, like the people who live in Death Valley, California, crazy as it's the hottest place in the world.
Good point, man. Good story.
Yikes.
Good story, man. Very cool. All right.
Yes, this is the podcast. No, there's no podcast. We're just chilling for a little bit till attendance builds up, and then we're going to start with the game.
Could have fooled me. Comrade Alex says, I'm a little behind, but Phil would definitely represent himself, and it would be hilarious. Your Honor, Mr. Burnell, sit down. Bailiff, remove him. I hope he would do it, but who knows? He might. Who knows? I bet some like half-wit, let's say, lawyer would probably contact him behind the scenes and say, like, I've been a fan forever, let me do it, you can pay me cheaply, but he wouldn't be actually good, so he would, like, be bad too, you know, and that would be fun too.
I'm sorry to hear you lost a family member today, Theodore. If you were being serious, my condolences. Hopefully chilling with us, will take your mind off of it.
Yeah, definitely.
Have I been to New York City? I've been to New York City tons of times. When I lived in Connecticut, I frequently would go there. First, when I was younger, my family would go there for the holidays. You'd go to New York City and you'd see, all the decorations and the sights, and you go to Rockefeller Center. You see the ice skaters and the big Christmas tree. You go to Radio City Music Hall. We saw the Rockettes.
You know why he has to say if you're serious, right? Because what are you, the king of suffering? Look at you, king of suffering.
Their Christmas show. Once I saw a Christmas Carol stage play. So yes, then when I got older, I started going there because Chinatown Fair was one of the biggest, most prominent video arcades in the United States on the East Coast, and all the big Street Fighter players went there to play. So I used to go there frequently to play and get comp in Street Fighter. So I always
comp means competition. Just letting you guys know.
Different times of my life when I was going to New York City a lot.
I know the cool words.
Very familiar with it. And yeah, it's very hectic. It's like I said yesterday when I was playing Taxi Life. That kind of driving that I was doing in Taxi Life, very reminiscent of being in New York City. Seriously.
Ah, yes. Definitely. Get some comp. Trying to get some comp. Wallyap says, Seattle is consistently in top 5 for whatever bad traffic metrics. Yeah, because, I know Seattle is a lot of fucking people. It's a big city, but Philip doesn't go there, so we can't really bitch about things we don't really experience in our life, you know?
Wrigley says, it's bold of you to assume your detractors aren't incels and would even have kids to owe alimony to. Or that's the point I was making. Oh, you didn't get that? No, that was the point I was making. You see, he's trying to ask personal questions.
Philip, how many kids do you have? I'm interested to know.
About, do I owe taxes? So I hit him with a question of, hey, do you really have a life? Because if you did, maybe you would actually have these things.
Like, here's the thing. Alimony and child support payments aren't really a positive. I know sometimes they do become necessary, in life, and that's unfortunate sometimes, but it's not really a flex to have a child support payment or alimony, unfortunately. That's not really a flex or something you want to have, actually. But
hit him with a question. You see, he's trying to ask personal questions about, do I owe taxes? So I hit him with a question of, hey, do you really have a life? Because if you did, maybe you would actually have these things.
So that's interesting. So if you have a child support payment, at least you could say you have things going on in your life, guys. If you have child support payments, guys, that means you got a lot going on. You got a lot going on in your life. Just from that fact alone, it's better.
But he does. So, notice he shut the fuck up after that, too. Of course.
Yeah, so, good point. So if you had a life, you could also say you owe money on taxes. That's true. I guess so. There you go. Oh, yeah, so LTG, winning at life. Hell yeah, look at LTG. What a winner. He's got child support payments. He's got a lot going on, man. He's got child support payments. Come on. He's doing well. Crispy.
Yes, Rich, I know my state has problems with crime and drugs and all kinds of stuff, but I don't want to get political on the show today. Not too political of a stream here.
Yep.
I'm shying away from that stuff again because it didn't really do much for me, did he? So
it's all about what it does for you. Interesting. What a great artist you are, Philip. Worrying about what your art does for you rather than just creating art. Asmir says, Mario Kart driving middle of the road, weather preference middle of the road, political stance middle of the road. Yep. It's starting to add up, huh? It's almost like he doesn't have any takes of his own because he's too scared of what the reaction will be from his big fans. XJS says, Cat's so small when she's hauling ass, she does 2 trips. Okay. Now I can get behind that one. That's a good schoolyard one. I'll give you credit for that one, XJS. Let's see what Vikes thinks. Okay. High praise. Let's go.
Sarah wants to know why I stopped doing the Phil's Day Off segment. In reality, I haven't stopped talking about my day off. I just don't do a segment about it. I just don't have that much to talk about, to be honest. Like, number one, I'm not going to tell you all the personal stuff that happened on my day off because people are weirdos and will use it against me in a negative way. I know that sounds weird, but they have. It's just bizarre, some of the shit the way they act and the things they do.
Okay.
But I do still talk in general about things that I've done on my day off. It's just more generalities or certain topics that I want to hone in on rather than it being like, oh, here's an entire segment where I talk about every single moment that I did on my day off.
Yeah.
So there's really no reason to have a entire chunk of my podcast to be that,
Yeah, you can just do Q&A. That's more fun anyway, right? It's more fun to do day off segments.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. I know. Spaghetti Nebula says, I can't imagine driving in New York City. You don't want to know what it's like. Like, once you've done it,
literally
it is like so stressful. You're like, I don't ever want to do that again. But then you end up doing it again. Like, that's what happened to me. I drive into New York City. I'm like, wow, this sucks. The traffic is atrocious. You nearly get into accidents 10 times.
You know,
people are assholes cutting you off, just driving like jerks.
Yep.
I never want to do that again. But then you end up doing it again. You're like, oh, I did it again. Why did I do this to myself?
Well, we've not got an update on the lighting, Petchy.
I got my first tip of the day, $2.
All right, that means it's true. I know. Wasn't Rambo the one driving? Good point, Angelique. Wasn't it Rambo driving the whole time?
Let's see. Do you think goals? Well, first of all, this person says tip goals, but I don't think that that's accurate. I don't have a tips goal.
You know what they fucking
do you
mean.
think tip goals are an inaccurate measurement of how much viewers enjoy a game? Personally, I thought Taxi Life is a breath of fresh air and fun to watch. It would be a shame for games to be incorrectly overlooked. I've already said this before. All right.
The goals are the only way I rate if a game is good or not. Thank you.
I feel like there's 2 layers to the way that I get support.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. Layer number 1 is the game I'm playing. There are particular games that certain people will show up just for that game, and they will support a stream just because I'm experiencing or playing a certain game. That 100% definitely happens, especially for bigger games, or sometimes it happens for retro games that people really want to see me play. I'll give you an example of that. Suikoden 1 HD. I told everyone I really wanted to play that game because it's from my youth.
It's really if there's one whale there to support any game, in a way. So
I played it in the 90s. I loved it, and I was dying to play the collection, but I was very skeptical if it would work as a lengthy playthrough. I would need people to buy in, and they did. People said, we want to see you play this. We will specifically show up for the Suikoden streams and support them, and the entire playthrough, I hit support goals just because I was playing that game.
Because there's one person that really liked that game. Yes, go ahead.
Okay? That's one angle. The other half of the equation is there are people who just like me and my content. A lot of these people are actually not stream viewers, but they watch the on-demand videos, okay? They show up when they can. They support when they can, but that's not always. You know what I mean? Like, they can be here sometimes, but not all the time.
What was that? Hold on.
It's not always. You know what I mean? Like, they can be here sometimes, but not all the time. So
there's something there, but I can't tell what it is. Listen carefully. Something in the background, but it could just be a truck or something.
You know what I mean? Like, they can be here sometimes, but not all the time. So these people might just...
It's like a printer went off or something.
...show up on any random stream and support the content. Sometimes they're just dropping a tip. They don't even talk about the game. There's, hey, here you go. Here's support, right?
So then why does their support count towards that game?
So it's kind of two factors there, right?
Okay, go ahead.
Now, in general, when I play a game, if there's a lot of support for the stream, it usually means that people are really enjoying that content and want to see more of it. It's not always the case. Sometimes there's been well-supported playthroughs, but actually they don't...
There was...
It's not always the case. Sometimes there's been well-supported playthroughs, but actually they don't get a lot of views.
Well supported.
What that means is that there's a very small amount of people, but they really want to see it, and they're willing to finance it, essentially. And that's cool, too. But I understand what you're saying. You know, last night, here I am, I'm playing Taxi Life. It's actually really different, like completely different from when I played the truck driving game. Because the truck driving simulator, I can chill and relax, put it on cruise control, and just sit here and read and talk with you guys and interact the whole time. Right? Like, really, there's like very little time I have to pay attention to the rules of the road. It's just driving on the highway. When I'm playing Taxi Life, I have to be paying attention the entire time. There's pedestrians jumping out in the middle of the street. There's cars pulling in and out. There's things in your way constantly. The lights are changing. There's a lot of stuff, hectic stuff.
Whoa, the lights are changing.
You got to pay attention to.
That was just red. What the hell? It went green. Huh?
So it's a completely different kind of driving experience, and it was fun. It was. Like, I told everyone, I had a great time on that stream last night. Time flew. Like, I felt like that stream passed in a moment because we were so into it. And, adrenaline gets up when you're driving and everything, right? But if you didn't notice, we had some support at the very beginning of the stream, and we had support 1 hour in, and then we had no support for the entire rest of the stream.
Yes.
And we ended the stream at $90 of support. Now you might say, well, that's not bad. You're right. $90 is not bad. That's not a failure stream by any means.
But it is.
The goal is 150. Well, guess what? We did hit the goal. Are you aware of this?
That wasn't their question.
As I was taking the stream offline, there was a sub bomb of 12 subs. And that pushed us over because we were around $90, so it pushed us to the 150. So we actually did hit the goal. And that person actually said that they had been trying to support earlier in the week. Like, remember the Minecraft stream that I did this week?
So the game didn't matter to them.
It didn't hit the goal. They said they actually had tried to contribute at the end of that stream to hit the goal, and they were getting declined. Like, it was getting pushed back and declined. So they couldn't do it then, but they finally got it to work last night. Okay? So, you know, I understand what you're saying.
He's not going to say who it was.
The level of support that we get.
He's not going to say who it was. They don't need any extra credit.
Yeah, for a particular game or a particular stream doesn't always represent how much people like a game. I will tell you this, last night, people were absolutely engaged with that stream. We were laughing, we were talking, we were enjoying each other's company, but they were enjoying the stress of the gameplay. Like, it clicked. People seem to really like that content, and I'm down for that. You know what I mean? Like, I want content people are enjoying. But the real question is, why did we not hit a support goal then during the gameplay of the stream? Is it just that by random chance enough people couldn't show up to hit the goal?
Yeah.
Is it because, you know, I don't know. It's random. It really is random. It could be any explanation. Who knows, right? But in general, I'm not going to make a determination on a game unless one of two things happens. Number one, if literally the chat and everyone is bored with the game, then I get it. I'm probably not going to play it again. But also, if it's multiple streams.
Multiple now.
All right. Where we're not doing good and we're not hitting the goal, then I'll be like, all right, it's time to pack it up.
Okay.
With Taxi Life, we're going to play it again. First of all, we did hit the goal. We just hit it later. But even if we hadn't hit the goal and we had ended around $90, I still would play it again one more time, give it a shot, and hopefully it would do better that second time. It seemed like it did resonate. People who were watching it after the fact also seem to be enjoying it on demand.
Let's see.
That says something, you know what I mean? So if people are really enjoying it, then
let's see how those people are enjoying online.
So
on
don't
demand.
worry there, but I have noticed, for example, I'll give you another example, Cast and Chill. I really enjoyed Cast and Chill earlier this week. The audience did not. In general,
was only
people
one
were
stream.
complaining. They were saying it was boring. They didn't like it. I'm like, I don't get it, because you guys liked Bassmaster 3 years ago, and it's the same exact kind of game, just the graphics are different. But people just didn't like Cast and Chill. So in that case, that's when I'm not going to go back.
All right, well, let's check out the on-demand viewers, what they think. I am showing you the entirety of comments from one video right there. Let me show you another here. Okay, so here is the other chat. So, okay, let's see some positivity here. I laugh so hard at this. The Watchdog Legion song never gets old with you. And the same person says, great choice as always. Simulator driving games have always been the way for your typical arcade racing games like FIFA, especially when you have a wheel. And then bots. So there was 2 comments. Well, we should say 1 comment because it was the same people. Oh, no, this cool guy's here. Check this guy out. He donated today. He did a comment too. This game seems frustrating, LOL. Too much shit to monitor, but that's real life Sims for ya. This guy goes hard, so you mean you could trust him. He knows what he's talking about. You know what I'm saying? He knows a thing or two about a thing or two. Here we go.
Okay? But in the case of Taxi Life, I think we will continue with it and see how it does, and hopefully, very much hopefully, I hope that it will pick up and do better. Very much hopefully, I hope that it will, and hopefully, very much hopefully, I hope that it will pick up and do better next time. We'll see. Got a $1.50 tip. It's probably Beaver Bother. It's Beaver Bother. It's got to be, because he always tips $1.50.
Very much hopefully, I hope.
Yeah. So thanks, Beaver Bother, for $1.50. Time to
Thanks,
ignore you
Beaver
again.
Bother.
I love it. Dude, I love it. All right. Sorry, Beaver Bother. Can't be bothered by your beaver today.
Can't be bothered by your beaver today. Good one. Petchy says about the layers. There's 2 layers, okay? Layer 1 is tips, and layer 2 is super chats, and that's the real layers. Big ups, Petchy. My Epic Journey says, can't drive on a highway, but can drive through New York. That's the thing. He wasn't even driving through New York. Rambo was driving through New York, and Philip was the passenger. But it was stressful. Trust me, it was very stressful. Scoot Toeworker says, are we 100% sure Unc knows how to drive? Well, we do have some pictures of him driving, and he said he's driven before and gotten car accidents, so you'd think, but the expired license thing is, you know, something.
Eric, what's up? How you doing?
Ooh, all right, I'll give it to you, but this one is not count normally. I'll give it to you. Listen.
Eric, what's up? How you doing?
That's backwards. That is a backwards temple, but I'll give it to you because it's short. That is a backwards temple. Oh, no, wrong one. Get out of here. That's the wrong one. This one. This is where we're at. In the shorter, this is a shorter stream, so a shorter podcast, so we'll allow it. But it is backwards. Eric, what's up?
Bill Colonel wants advice starting up streaming.
Eric's comment. Big ups, Random Surge. The comment is, can you say what's up to me? I'm going to the temple. It's the Sabbath tomorrow. Does not count. That is a scam. We're going back. Give me that piece back. Real quick. Give me that. You just lost it. You just lost that piece, Eric. And that's your doing. Because you were trying to scam the game. We are back to one piece. Fuck off, Eric.
Same advice I've given over the years hasn't changed. If you're going to go into content creation for yourself, select a topic that you love, you know a lot about, and that if you are going to invest time in it, you will feel like you're having fun. So, for example, if you're going to do video essays, do video essays on a topic that you absolutely love and have passion for.
Okay.
Because here's why. If you're streaming or you're making a video essay or doing whatever, you're putting a lot of time and effort into it. If you truly love the subject matter of what you're doing and you love the content you're making, it doesn't matter if you get 2 viewers or 2,000 or 2 million. You're going to still enjoy the time you spent on.
But I'm interested in why, Philip, then you said you didn't get anything out of the political stream, so that's why you stopped them. It's a little bit different.
Ultimately, people want to see people enjoying what they're doing, not grinding through to try to make it big or make a living. They want to see people have fun. Right?
Okay. So the begging is the fun part?
You're truly enjoying what you're doing. People will see that true authenticity come through. It will resonate with them, and hopefully that will translate into views, into support, and into reciprocation of the joy for whatever the topic is. But there's a lot of people out there who go into it with the mentality, well, I've seen this content creator make it big making this kind of content. I'm going to try to emulate what they've done. And here's my business plan for doing it. And here's all the money I'm investing in it. And here we go. Grind, 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 grind. And then 6 months later, they lost all their time and money and they wonder why it didn't work. Well,
are you talking about DS politics right now or something else?
Do you even like what you're doing? Or did you go into it like this is your, you know, you're just doing it because you want to make a paycheck?
Are we talking about DSP Reacts or DSP Politics right now? Difficult for me to guess which one we're talking about right now.
I don't agree with that at all. You know, I made content for 2 years and never monetized any of it at all. It wasn't until April of 2010. Excuse me, I take that back. I completely screwed up the timeline. It was 2.5 years. It was April of 2011 that I actually started monetizing content when I joined a partnership network with Machinima on YouTube. Before then, it was 2.5 years of nearly full-time grinding, putting out content that I had passion for gaming before I even thought that I would make a buck doing it.
But then you made sure everyone knew that you lost your job, so this was going to you were going to try to make this be your living, and you made sure everyone knew about it too.
I already had that passionate viewer base built before I said, oh, maybe I can turn this into a profitable business, you see? So there you go. That's my recommendation. Do it for the passion of it. Do it for the love of it. If you truly come through as someone who's authentic, hopefully that will resonate with an audience, and then maybe you can get that buy-in.
Okay. Do you have to ask your viewers for buy-in before you start a game, or do you just do it anyway? I'm interested in that. Also, I'm interested in something you called a passion project, but when it stops making money, you instantly stop doing it. I'm wondering if that's part of the plan, or is that something different? Vike says, ALT loves all of Cat's layers. Okay, let's see what Vikes thinks about this. I have an idea, but let's see. God damn it. He always likes his own. So it must be a bug. My Epic Journey 73 says, Beaver Bother the new Snow Carl? No, Snow Carl knew how to ride the line to always get his questions talked about. Beaver Bother has not quite mastered it. Maybe he's trying to be, but he's failing so far. Tony T says, people love seeing people grind from one follower to thousands. Kaisanat, Cinna, Maximilian, etc. These are just some of my favorites. Well, Philip also grinded from one. He just told you. You didn't hear that, Tony T? He also grinded. He was there.
There you go. What's up, Game Boy? Good morning, and how are you doing?
We got it back. We got it back. We got it back. No problem. We got it back. We got it right back. There's Eric's.
$2. $2 tip.
Still no Jade, by the way.
You didn't elaborate earlier. The fishing game dev contacted you with DLC. No, after I played Cast and Chill, I got an email from, I don't know if it was actually the game developer or a promo company, whoever it is, right, who's trying to get this game attention.
And you know, Philip, these are usually automated, and everyone that starts a stream with that as their title will get this email. Go ahead, though.
They contacted me and said, hey, thanks for playing our game. Here's a DLC for 2 dogs. 2 different dog companions.
Dogs.
And I was like, oh, that's great, but it's sad. I'm not playing it again, you know?
Can you imagine the email he wrote back to the automated email? Hey, guys, just want to let you know, as you can see, it's not making sense for me to continue this playthrough.
It didn't resonate with the audience, so I'm not going to play it again. Personally, I think the game is great, and I would play it to relax myself. It is such a chill game, which is the whole point of Cast and Chill. I think it's exceptionally good.
Bloomkit says, bro, I'll read it like Bloomkit here. Bro, you got to eat the Takis meal from Wendy's for the next DSP tries it. I would shell mad dough out for that. That's what he says.
We are doing the Takis meal for the next DSP tries it.
So you can shell out mad dough, bitch.
It's already been announced. Type !goal into the chat right now. Do it.
So you better shell out mad dough, as you said.
Well, Wrigley, I thank you for that, and I appreciate that statement. He basically says, I can understand why from some people...
Oh, my God. Wrigley, I'll read Wrigley's statement. I can understand why from some people's point of view they take issue with you one way or the other, but then you give heartfelt advice to guide someone and try to make sure they find happiness. I think at least that should be lauded, even if others disagree with your takes on other things.
People's point of view, they take issue with you one way or the other, but when you're giving heartfelt advice to guide someone and try to make sure they find happiness, that is lauded, even if others disagree with your takes on other things.
Exactly, yeah. I definitely...
I'm not a malicious dude. I don't wish...
My favorite thing that I also think should be lauded was how quickly Philip is willing to throw his wife under the bus or share information we don't have to know about his wife in order to gain some kind of positivity for himself, whether that be from not working with somebody, whether that be from stopping him from leaving his house, like in the case of the Hogan bar. That's my favorite thing Philip does that I feel should be lauded as well, Wrigley98. Good point.
Anyone harm. I don't wish that anyone crashes and burns. Not even my most, people who hate me the most, or I should rephrase that. Not people who hate me the most. People who actually actively try to hurt me, defame me, and make sure that they benefit by stepping on me the most. I don't wish them ill either. Okay. I've said this before. I feel like if everyone out there was truly happy, had good things going on in their life, positive things, right? They had friends, they had family, they had a significant other, they had a job that they loved, they were financially stable, they were healthy. If all those things were true, they wouldn't need to bring down others. They wouldn't need to look
agree.
at others and say, let me make that guy look bad so that I feel good about myself, because they'll already feel good about themselves.
I agree.
You see? Right now, I could literally lash out at all these people who do toxic things to me every day. But why? I'm happy. I don't need to do that. I'm good. I can just focus on me and my positive stuff. And if they were in that life situation, they would probably do that too. And that's the difference here.
Yeah, definitely.
You know, I don't wish anyone ill will. If everyone was successful, then no one would need to be bringing down others, you know?
Yeah,
That's my
definitely.
take anyway.
What's your take on the streamer known as Strangely Lex? I would love to know Philip's take on her work. And I hope he wouldn't hope any ill of her or say anything derogatory towards her, right? Let me hear that again. And honestly, yeah, I hope he wouldn't tell anyone to jump off a cliff.
You know, I don't wish
right?
anyone ill will. If everyone was successful, then no one would need to be bringing down others, you know? That's my take anyway.
All right, well, let's hear a little bit more of his take on this subject, because I'm really interested. This is only from 2 weeks ago.
Face it, I'm actually good at some games, okay? Not all of them. Most of them I do suck at.
Let's talk about that.
Okay, so let's get to the point here. I'd love to see what this says. Here we go. Let's hear this real quick.
Skill can actually beat any portion of this game at any time.
Just for the record, this is, let's see, 20 days ago.
All you need to do is time the parries. Tell me another fucking content creator who's made a playthrough like that of that game. Name one singular one. I'd love to hear it. So because I'm doing something differently, better than everyone else, and you can't make fun of me for it, you're mad.
Huh?
Too fucking bad. Go fucking jump off a cliff.
Like, whoa, 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 whoa,
whoa, whoa,
whoa. Go fucking jump off a cliff.
What? I thought you said only people that are unhappy wish ill of others. That's what he said.
Bringing down others, you know?
Yeah, I don't want to bring
That's
down
my
others.
take anyway.
Yeah, clearly. That's your take.
Got another $2. A lot of $2 tips this morning. Was there ever a point in your career where you lost your passion for a second, or a point where it became all work, no play, grind, grind, grind? Yeah, I already spoke about this. There were basically 2 times. Okay? The first time was, I would say, around, let's say 2013. So I had been doing the on-demand videos only. No streaming, no direct capture, just these on-demand videos with a camera pointed at my TV. I've been doing them for over 5 years. And at that point, I liked what I was doing, but people were tired of it. They basically called me a dinosaur. They said, you're not innovating, you're not changing with the times. All content is changing, you're not. You have to change for the better. So at that point, I kind of felt burnt out because I felt like I was spinning my wheels. Like I was making tons of content, but rather than people laughing with me, they started to laugh at me. Things like, this is how you don't play and stuff started coming out. And it frustrated me because I felt like I was busting my balls putting out content and people just didn't like it anymore, but I didn't change. Society did. The internet did, right?
Yes. So you changed for the better, right?
Someone who live streamed and did direct capture, and I kept pushing forward with this. But around 2016, okay, at that point, I felt like I really was burned out. Like I didn't want to just be sitting around playing games all day, every day. I was tired of just doing that. Keep in mind, at that point, I still was not an interactive streamer. I was streaming, but I wasn't talking with the audience like we're doing right now. Old days teen. The bubble kind of burst for me because I had false copyright strikes against my channel that hurt it. I had all this crap going on. And that was the year when I said, well, let me try something different. I had a whole new channel called KO Gaming, and I started doing edited content. So
yeah, and I hope you're not going to say you stopped doing that when the money dried up, right? Because you just gave us a lot of good advice about how you should do things for the passion of it and don't worry about the return. So I hope that's not going to be the end of this story. I hope.
Talking highly edited reviews, countdowns, video essays on topics, etc. The channel did very well. I had a 1 million view video. The channel went viral once. It got me tons of money. Like, no lie, on 1 month that channel made me like $5,000-$6,000.
So you didn't stop it, right?
Videos,
so you didn't stop it when that stopped, right?
Then during that year, it got a little bit more busy for games, so I stopped making as much content for the channel. And
was that the reason?
Then YouTube demonetized it for no reason.
So it was about the money.
You're burned out on doing all gameplay. You do something different. It's working. You take a short break from it to focus back on games a bit. And then YouTube just takes all of it away from you, just pulls the rug out from under you and says, oh, too bad, no monetization for you, with no justification for it whatsoever. In reality, it was just their automated systems don't work. And they turned on a stupid AI that said, oh, your channel's like red flagged, you can't get ads.
That didn't happen.
AI that said, in reality, it was just their automated systems don't work. And they turned on a stupid AI that said, oh, your channel's like red flagged, you can't get ads.
Yeah, this is exactly what happens. AI did that.
So all that work for nothing.
Yep.
Then I was really burned out because I was like, now I don't even know what I want to do anymore because the on-demand videos aren't working. Well, I should say the on-demand gameplay is not working, and the edited content has been stolen from me, essentially. So what do? So that was the year 2017.
Stolen
I became
from
a
him.
fully interactive streamer, 100% interactive streamer like I'm doing right now.
That was to save the house and the taxes.
Talking with you constantly,
Yes.
social interactions, answering questions.
That's when he started having the tip skull and things on the stream as well.
Going back and
That's when he really became an e-bagger, is 2017.
forth with discussion. And when I did that, it clicked.
Yes.
It clicked. It was like, it's an epiphany. I should have been doing this since day one. I like interacting with the audience. I like having fun, talking and hanging out while we're also doing things like playing the games or whatever. We could do all these different things. And since then, the content, I feel, has just been way more natural, way more fun to make, and I have not felt burnt out at all since I became an interactive streamer. Every day I'm excited. This is information.
You
Have
get
a
the
couple
point.
more shout outs, Parasolo, for the ongoing support.
Big ups, Deadly Penguin says, Phil, you are the entertainment, nothing else. Just like Gundam said, you are something I watch while I do work. I assume it's the same for most of us here. Yes, it is. He's trying to pretend he's changing the world, but you know. Because he gets money, though, from a lot of people. Well, I shouldn't say a lot of people, but people. So that means he thinks he is saving the world, you know. Maya Big Journey 73 says, what happened to I'm coming for you? Sounds like a threat. Oh, he loves threatening people. Trust me.
We're going to start gameplay momentarily,
Please.
but I have a couple more shout outs to do here.
All right.
I have an $11 tip from Shinkin25. Let's play your animation first and see what they have to say.
Yeah, Juan Fran says, never was serious, but he wanted to make money. Yes. He was not serious about it, but then as soon as the option opened, he wanted to make a lot of money with it. But it was doing it for the passion, right?
It's in the future. I really hope you play all 6 Final Fantasy pixel remasters in the future. You're good at those types of games. You're currently playing too many sim games. They're bad games to stream. Why'd you buy a $300 driving wheel instead of saving to fix various plumbing issues in your home?
Oh, that's from a fan that's donated before, too. That was not a small tip. Philip, how shall you answer this? See, Phil thinks he's safe when he gets like a $10 tip. He's like, there's no way that's a troll tip. But then, so he just reads it with reckless abandon. But he got to the end of this one, and he was like, what? Huh? So here we go.
A $300 driving wheel instead of saving to fix various plumbing issues in your home.
All right, hold on. This is going to be, sorry, but this is going to be banned. It says, Crocs are the purest form of weaponized autism. Says, Phil, are you sure you're Italian? You ask for money like a hello, Jew. That's going to get banned, but that was just in his chat right there. What's going on, man?
What? That was a mouthful. Was
So
it
you gonna
not?
answer it or no?
First off, I do want to play the Final Fantasy Pixel remasters. I actually own them all on PlayStation, but I may just rebuy them on PC just for ease of playing. We've done 5. Okay, we haven't done any of the others. I would love to replay 4 or 6 in the Pixel remaster to see the improvements and things. The music remix would be pretty awesome, I feel. So those may be coming. The only thing is this year we're not doing it because the Suikoden collection came out. So we already did Suikoden 1. We're probably going to do Suikoden 2. And then that's probably it for the year. Maybe next year we'll jump into the Pixel remasters.
No then.
Okay, so that's number 1.
Yeah, what's number 2?
Why did I spend a $300 on a racing wheel when I have plumbing issues in my house?
When he says plumbing issues, he means legitimately broken toilet in which he covered it with a trash bag, and that's the end of it. Go ahead.
First of all,
yes.
Why do you care about the plumbing issues in my house? What are you talking about?
You bring it up.
Sounds a little weird. You know, you would even bring that up. Do I have some plumbing issues? Yeah. I have a bathroom that the shower's busted, and it's been so for years, but I have another bathroom with a working shower.
How about the toilet?
So if
you forgot one. You forgot one?
You can spend $300.
And the only reason anyone knows any of this is because you bring them up as begging tools. So that's the only reason anyone knows any of this. I might have 14 broken toilets, but no one knows because I'm going to talk about it. I don't, by the way, but...
on a peripheral that we're now playing all kinds of new games that are bringing people to streams, getting people engaged, getting people to support the content, seeing that I'm reinvesting in my content actively with the support I'm getting. Why is that a bad thing?
Why don't you worry about your own house?
What makes more sense, to spend $300 on getting that wheel and having a whole bunch of new content, or to sit here and save money for a year and then maybe fix my shower, which doesn't affect the business?
I would say when you live with other people, you have to think about them as well. So.
Reality, $300 is nothing. It's a drop in a lake when you're trying to save. Reality, $300 is nothing. It's a drop in a lake when you're trying to save up for home improvements.
Oh.
You know what I mean? Like, for me, that's going to be...
Drop in a lake, honestly, guys. Yeah, well, yeah, thank you. ALT Plumbing Fund. This is a drop in a lake. Well, yeah. This is just a drop in a lake, unfortunately. But I do appreciate all drops in all lakes.
And that's a huge investment. It has nothing to do with spending $300 to buy a wheel. So...
Thanks for the drops.
Anyway,
I appreciate all drops.
Let's see. One final tip here, it looks like. I don't even know who these people are. It's funny.
Who cares? It's not
so
about
first
who
of
it
all,
is,
this
right?
person tips a buck and says, it sounds like all your peers had their moment in the sun. Then he says, Wings, Boogie, Keem, Dreamcast guy, etc. What makes you think they're my peers? What are you talking about?
It's a lolcow thing. The categorization of lolcow, in which you are the king. That's the only thing. That's the only community he was welcomed with open arms to.
Anyway, and then he says, sounds like people always have their knee on your neck constantly. Well, they do, because they benefit from being bad to me, right? And the truth is, if no one benefited from being bad to me, no one would ever mention me.
That's not true.
Or I would occasionally be mentioned in a positive light. But people have seen distinctly that there is a group of thousands of people on the internet that are mentally deranged that like to see DSP have pain. So the more that they try to bring me down, it benefits them. They literally make big bucks on it. That's the only reason. The big bucks coming from it is where they profit. Now, others, for example, you might say someone like Boogie, right? Boogie benefits from being downtrodden. He does. He.
So similar to how you use being downtrodden as a way to get attention and money, he is doing that as well, you're saying.
He's found a way to bank on, hey, I'm the victim.
Yes. Oh, similar to someone else we know.
I'll do this self-deprecation stuff, but I'll make money doing it.
Yes.
So you know what? If that's what he wants to do with his life, more power to him. But I actually want to make positive content. I want to make stuff that's useful for an audience that they can enjoy and learn and have a good time with me, have a good laugh with me. I don't just want to, hey, I'm just going to hit myself in the face with pies today. I'm going to drink piss out of bottles. You know, there's nothing wrong with that if you want to do it, but that's just not.
That piss out of bottles is from that side when they clean the side of the road stunt thing.
Who I am. I'd much rather make stuff that is meaningful rather than a cheap laugh just to make a buck. You understand?
Yeah, definitely no cheap laughs. Any more scat jokes today? I don't want any cheap laughs.
But I don't know why you would think they're my peers. Oh. They're not.
Okay.
I'm going to say this. I've said it many times, and I'll say it again. I am a man alone on an island doing things his way. It's been like that since day one, and it will be like...
He was going to say the island thing, and he did it.
That till the day that I decide to stop making content. I've always been an individual, an innovator, and someone who sticks to his guns and does things differently. And everyone out there claims that's the wrong way to do it. You should follow this path or that path or this. Because I decided to go down my own path. Everyone has issue with me. But here I am, still making content, still having fun, still profitable, still successful, and there's nothing they can do about it. Maybe the reason so many people have issue with me doing my own path is because they're pissed that I did it that way, and I can be successful while so many others are failing and then have to go into those beaten paths of drama, hating on people, shilling, selling out, product placement. I don't have to do any of that. And I'm still here, and I'm still doing good. And they're angry.
Definitely. Reminder that no one brought Boogie or Wings up to say that they were angry at Philip at all. They were saying about how they're in the same category. This Philip is bringing up things like saying people are pissed and everything. That was not a part of the question at all, but okay.
Sometimes reality pisses you off, but that's still reality.
No one questioned. Okay, so where was the angry part of the question? I missed it. Young Beat makes a great point. Says this is the guy who had RTU's last chip and then gave it back to him. Invited him back on the show to, in some ways, might say give it back to him. BR Joe says most of his happiness list don't apply to himself. Yes, none of the things he says is important to be happy. He has. But he'll try to flex on you like he does, and that's the key point, right? That's the key point. Iwamoto says, for Choose Castlevania stage show fun. She's not the biggest Castlevania fan, but yeah, I saw they do a stage show now. She wants to see the Suikoden stage show. That is happening. I don't think it started yet, but it's happening at some point. Only in Tokyo, though, but she wants to see that. 220 viewers. There you go. We are on it.
All right. Are we ready to get started? It is now time for Lies of P, my friend.
Here we go.
So
How much time left?
Earlier.
3 minutes and 14 seconds left on the poll. Here we go.
Does anyone know how far into this DLC I am? Because I don't actually know. Okay?
I don't know. It's going to be rough. I think most people are going to win today.
I don't know at all. What
3 minutes remain right now. 3 minutes.
The length of the DLC. Some people said it's like 20 hours long.
Hurry up, Philip.
And I looked, and I think right now,
no more begging.
I think we're between 12 and 13 hours into it. But plot-wise, we're on this beach, and apparently there's this coastal beach, and then there's this Rose Estate, and that's the end of the stories. I don't know. I don't know how much longer we have in this. I'm trying to gauge like how many more streams we need to beat it. I was thinking maybe we could even beat it today, but I don't know. It depends on how long it is, and no one seems to know.
Cut the crap.
How much
Put the condom on.
So,
cut the crap. Condom on
does
now.
anyone know? Has anyone actually played this or seen someone play it?
Cut the crap. Start it up.
Is that to keep the chair clean? No, this is for the green screen effect, so the chair is not in my face cam shots.
All right, we are now 1 minute and 27 seconds away for that stall. Here we go.
Okay.
Yeah, I know. BR Joe, I will do it. This is my promise. I'll make the Goron emote happen. I promise you. That's a promise. Someone suggested earlier, and I didn't do it yet, but I'll do that before Monday. It'll be done. I promise. I'll definitely make it happen.
All the lights got it. Well, these lights got to go out so they don't show up in the shot. There we are. Now, shoot. Now I got to remember everything again. What's the setup for this game? I'm pretty sure
gonna be close.
Leaderboard's too big. I'm gonna shrink that text. It's way too big.
Oh yeah, by the way, it goes till 12:10:59. By the way, so actually we have closer to 2 minutes here. So it goes until it says 12:11. So here we go. Here we
That's
go.
A little better.
Hurry up a little bit, buddy.
I'm trying to remember where the camera goes. I gotta look it up. But
camera later.
on.
Start YouTube mode pretty soon.
It's
you got about minute and 30 left. Minute 30.
Change the color. Let's change it to a nice blood red. There we go.
Talk about the
nice
back.
blood red.
Talk
effect.
about the back RGBs.
Let's see where I need to put the camera.
RGBs.
For Lies of P.
RGBs, not Lies of P. RGBs.
Right center.
RGBs. Fuck the fucking
Yep, right center. Okay, cool. All right, so guys.
Big.
If you are
do a quick bag and remind them about Takis. Talk about the Takis a lot.
Here to enjoy
Takis.
Lies of P, welcome.
Bring up the Takis.
It's time for some gameplay and some fun and progress, and hopefully we will make good progress today. It's been a great playthrough so far. I've really enjoyed it, and I hope that you guys are liking it. Please support the stream.
Yes.
It's all gameplay from here on in.
Okay,
all right,
good.
that's it. There's no other, we can talk and interact. That's fine. But it is a focus on gameplay today. Like I said, no formal podcast, which is why we're starting, right now. And we're doing well. We're at 25 out of 30 goals hit. When we hit 30 goals, I'm going to try this new Takis menu at Wendy's.
Yep.
Which seems like the great choice. I guess some people today tried it because it launched in the United States today, and they're saying it's hilarious to see people try it.
29 seconds remain. 29 seconds. It's gonna be close.
There's like varying opinions on this menu.
Cut
so
it,
the sooner
cut it,
we hit
cut it.
30 goals, the better.
Okay.
All right. We got a little bit of a head start with like $24. Let's get going. Please, let's get some momentum on this stream. Let's hit that goal of $150.
Ask about different ways to get support. Talk about PayPal.
And keep it moving. All right. Good stuff.
PayPal. 10 seconds remain. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2,
Oh, look. The title screen is changing again. Look. Now we're on the beach with the Aurora Borealis and the snow is gone. Yeah, that's cool.
Oh, my God.
That's cool. It keeps changing the title screen depending on where we are in the DLC.
Oh, you thought. You thought for a second.
Okay. Hello, everyone.
Oh, my God. Best poll maker on YouTube, honestly. 18 seconds off. I remind everyone, we started this show a fucking hour ago. It was 18 seconds difference. 44% of you are legends. Everyone else, get help.
And welcome back to Lies of P Overture. We're back at Hotel Cra.
We are back. Who gives a fuck?
Did you catch this monster on your own?
Literally no one cares about this. So we're not going to watch this, but I will. Let's finish at least the end of the taxi stuff. The taxi cope, and then we'll get out of here. All right? Sounds good? Sounds good to me.
Oh, I've ridden in a taxi before, Willow, of course. I've been to like New York City and places where you have to take one. It was before the era of Uber existing. That was really the only way to get around.
I'll keep checking back, but you're not missing shit.
Guys, last fare of the night, and then that's it for our premiere stream of Taxi Life. Please,
fare.
let's get it. Let's get some support. Notably on Kick tonight, we had Your Future Stepdad, but who else are we going to get to step up and support the taxi driving escapades? All right, let's do it.
Pretty
In
cool,
fact,
man.
Why don't we just take this one right here? Right, that'll get us to the level. It's a longer drive, but it's considered easy. Let's do this. Attention to crazy traffic and driving.
Okay, remember, he's paying attention and driving very carefully. He said that today, so we should see that today, right? Here we go.
Rules. So it's not as engaging. I was
While talking about it being not so engaging, he rear ends somebody, and then he tries to fucking geek out on the reaction, so ignore that. But
as engaging, I would
see.
Didn't stop. Oh, lucky for me.
What? You said you pushed it?
I floored the brakes and the car.
Reminder, you can't floor brakes.
Car didn't stop. Oh, lucky for me, this guy also is a criminal who absolutely needs to get to his destination and there was an accident there. Did you see that? Absolutely needs to get to his destination and
cool game. It's like GTA. Cars just wrecking each other and then driving off like nothing happens. I thought this game looks pretty cool, but if that happens a lot, that's kind of bad.
And there was an accident there. Did you see that? There was an accident right in front of me. Damn.
Yeah, just like you did. Same thing.
Anyway, what I was saying was, here's the deal. I enjoyed myself. This is very different from Truck Sim because it's not chill vibes where we hang out and I just talk while we hit, cruise control on the highway. It's actually having to pay a ton of attention to the game.
But you don't.
Very different, like very different kind of driving sim. I had a good time with it though, and now we figured out the music. It's even better. I feel.
Definitely.
But I don't know what happened. We didn't hit the support goal. I'm shocked. We've hit.
All right, remember that this was not a big deal and it was not a bad stream, he said today.
Every goal for driving sim, we did not hit the goal tonight. So I guess I need to ask people's opinions on this. Did you like it? Would you come back and engage in support with it? Obviously, we didn't get enough time. We haven't had a contribution in an hour.
Oh, my God.
Yeah. What happened?
Huh?
I don't know.
What's going on?
I had a great time with it, though. I would love to hear your thoughts and if we should continue it or maybe we don't. If we don't continue it, it's fine. But I'd like to know what else you want. You guys said you wanted stuff with the wheel, and I thought this would be perfect because it's kind of different than Truck Sim. And like some people wanted me to do that other game. What was it? Like a Tresso Rosa or whatever, a Lessa Rosa. But that one's a pure sim, but it's mostly played online. I don't want to race people online. That's what Mario Kart's for. You get it? Like, I want
you get it? Same thing.
To play a game where you're actually sim driving. And so that's what we were doing today. I thought that was actually pretty entertaining. I think the graphics aren't very good, but otherwise the game is sound. Like, it's a pretty fun game. So
the game
I would
is
like to play
sound.
more, but I need to know what you guys thought. And I'm curious why we didn't hit the goal. I really am. Like, I'm shocked. I thought tonight we'd get a lot of people on stream and we would hit the goal like no problems. So I don't know. All right, guys. Well, that's it for the first stream ever of Taxi Life. Let me know what you think. And I guess depending on how things go and what people say, we'll determine if we're going to do this again next week or not. All right? All right. Thanks for watching, and see you soon. See you soon. Well, I think it was great for, engagement, but the fact we didn't hit a support goal tonight, we're hitting support goals for blueprints. We're hitting double goals for games that aren't as nearly as, I feel, as fun as what we just did.
That happened one time when one whale gives 150. So why are you putting so much stock into that?
I don't get it. I guess it's just unpredictable. It's completely unpredictable how things are going to go. And especially with Truck Sim. Every single time we played Truck Sim, we've hit a goal. I'm shocked that Truck Sim hits the goal every time and this did not. I thought that this was fun to watch. I was hitting cars. It was funny, right?
I was camming it up, faking my reactions.
All right, anyway.
Let's turn on the stuff here.
Sure, 1 minute left for what? There was a wager with 1 minute left? There's 1 minute left to support the stream. No, we're not going to hit the goal now. It's last minute. Unless someone actually does want to step up and support right now, so we can hit this goal, and I don't have to second guess myself.
We're not going to hit the goal right now, guys. There's 1 minute. I mean, unless, wouldn't it be wild? It'd be so crazy. It'd be wild. Let's go live real quick. It'd be wild if that happened. Yes, last night, Jatu, not now. Okay, well, this is a fun and interactive stream. This one is fun. What will Philip do next? I wonder. Let's see. When did we leave? All right, we left at 33 minutes ago.
I regret to inform you I need to take a brief break. Nature calls. So give me not even 5 minutes. I'm just going to go use the restroom quick. I'll be right back. And then we'll continue. I'm not even going to play any clips or ads or nothing. I'm just going to go use the restroom. I'll be right back.
Okay, why do you say that's like a flex? Like, I'm not doing any of that shit I normally do. And he's not back yet, so fun. My Epic Journey 73 says, would love to meet his English teacher. They failed. What? It's just a drop in the lake. I think it's honestly from talking to just yourself for 16 years. I think that might fuck you up, You don't have anyone to check the crazy shit you say, I don't know, I think. Look at Jade's message. Okay, let's see. Chicken nugget hamburger. All right. Well, pretty cool, Jade. Apple juice too. Hey, why not? Why stop there? He says chicken nugget hamburger and then apple juice too. Sounds like a great combo, Jade, honestly. Chicken nugget burger, I don't know how that works exactly, but all right, cool. And then we get the apple juice, and that's, what else do you want, right? Living large. Remember the scam when when you were a kid, you thought juice was all healthy. And then you come to that realization through, like, you know, learning that juice is not actually that healthy. And we were scammed our whole childhood. You know? We thought juice, if you're drinking juice, that's basically like eating vegetables and fruits at the same time. But it's not. It's all sugar. But they don't tell you that until it's too fucking late. Juice is not healthy, Godfather. It's fine. But don't overdo it. That's the key. Big up Slime Privilege, who says, $300 wheel into the trash, in the aka his closet. Yeah, if he doesn't hit the goal again, that will literally be it. Yeah, I'm speaking of American juice. Homemade juice is healthy, that's true. But, you know, I'm talking about the juice on the shelves. You know what I mean? God, who can forget Sunny D, right? Sunny D. What an idea. Orange flavor, add sugar, boom, you're fucking done. And people drink it up. All right, he's still gone. We'll watch the rest of the video till he comes back. And then we'll get out of here.
I legit thought tonight was going to hit the goal easily. And I'm shocked that it didn't.
Easily. I'm watching. I'll know when he comes back.
I mean, I do have to finish my White Claw.
So, yes.
And I have 2 sips left in my White Claw. All right? So, will we hit the goal? I don't know. What should the incentive be if we hit the goal? I don't know, because this was the reward incentive for hitting the goal in Truck Sim. And then it didn't do well, so that's confusing.
So now what? This was already a goal, so now what?
It did look realistic and fun, but it's not my thing. I'm here to chill with chat. It's all good. I wish that I could chill with you guys more. Really, like, it felt to me like I couldn't chill with you guys because the game was taking up a lot of my attention, you know?
Yeah, definitely. Chocolate milk is OP, honestly, but can't drink that either. Everything good is bad for you. That's the fucking scam of life, right?
I literally have 1 sip left in my White Claw. After that sip's gone, I'm off. So if we're gonna hit the goal, now would be the time to support. Absolute last chance. If not, then we're not hitting it, and it's all good. But I don't know if we're playing this again. I don't know what happened. Does anyone have any idea? Like, did you guys not like it? What do you think? Guy who wants says that's the thing with Truck Sim, you could chill with us. See, this is the funny part. I get told all the time when I'm doing a Truck Sim, or excuse me, when I'm doing a chill stream, oh, well, you're just talking with us. That's boring. We want gameplay. We want challenge. We want, you know, something that's engaging. Like when you're playing Mario Kart and raging, that's funny. When you're getting your ass beat in a Souls game, that's funny, right? Like, okay. So I literally just played a game where I was rear-ending things by accident. I had to engage, you know, pay a lot of attention to it and whatever. And then, I don't know.
Oh. He said he has 1 sip left. Let's see how long it takes him to clock out. This is last night, in case you don't know.
King First says, with Truck Sim, you could answer questions and chill and be honest. You look like you're having a great time. Because I'm interacting with you guys while we're pulling off a job and we're leveling up and stuff. Here,
Thanks,
I mean,
King
we made good
Furbs.
progress. Like, we played another time, we get level 4. Then I think we could do some of those upgrades, like the break upgrades and stuff like that. And then I think it would be a lot more fun.
Okay.
Hard booze and driving. We're not doing hard booze and driving. The only way that we're doing hard booze is a marathon. Because a marathon, we can pace it, we can even it out. I'm not drunk on the floor like an idiot. Actually, that's not true at all. I got kind of cheated last night. You guys don't know this. It's not a big deal. But
I wanted to see this. I saw this on Twitter, but I don't know what he's talking
last
about.
night when I played Mario Kart, I got a lot of attendance, right? Like, I did really well.
What was the attendance like? 100?
A kick glitched and froze that stream and never processed it. So I'm not getting paid from the partner program. It's exactly what happened that last time. Remember when I was playing Doom like a month and a half ago?
Don't try to scam them then.
So even though I had great viewership last night for Mario Kart, I don't get paid for it. Whenever there's a glitch on kick, they don't care. And they're like, oh, well, you don't get paid. And there was a glitch last night. That stream still shows as running, which is hilarious. Like, how could it be running? I'm doing other streams. Show receipts. Receipts of what? The screen grab that says running, even though the stream's not running? You really want to see that?
Yeah, that'd be good. Maybe they got tired of you scamming them.
Don't believe me? You actually think I would lie about that. Why would I lie? The thing is, it's not a big deal. I would have made a few bucks on it. It's not like you make a ton of money on the Kick Partner program. You don't. I think that's...
No,
if you think
a
that's
few
true, that's a
bucks, bean
misconception.
sauce, is better thought.
You ready? This will be amazing. You ready for this?
I mean, his normal viewership is not big enough, so he's, a few bucks. Oh, he's going to show it, though. Look, he finally has the proof now, so he's ready to show it.
Save.
Notice when he does have proof of something, he is very happy to show it. When he doesn't have proof of something, look at me up, same exact thought right there. That's what I was going to say. I started it before you wrote that. But when he has proof, he is very quick to show it. When he doesn't have proof of something or the proof is incriminating, he will say he can't show it because that's a danger to his family.
Where can I put this where I can easily pull it? Shit.
All right, he came back. Let's see. I'll go back to it, though.
All right. Sorry about that. Sometimes nature calls, man. Hooey. And nature was screaming. Nature was really loud. I had to listen. All right, I'm back. We'll go for a bit here. I do have to take a formal break. That wasn't my real break. That was me running to use the bathroom, basically. It came out of nowhere.
That wasn't my formal break. That was more of an informal shitting.
But I'm back, and we'll play for a bit, and then, we will take the real break, but, oh, man.
That was not formal.
All right, real quick. Yes.
That wasn't formal. Jade is done. He says, I go, rivals soon, not now.
I got $1.20.
Pretty much sums up everyone's thoughts, I feel, Jade.
3 tips. Someone says, do you think you have body dysmorphia?
Yes.
Because it can happen when people constantly say stuff about you, and people constantly say you're fat, but you're not, but does it mess with you? Not.
Say, there's way too many troll tips going on right now. Like, it's endless. How many $2 tips has he gotten today that have been completely troll messages? Like, this one totally is too, you know? There's a lot of it going on.
Stuff about you, and people constantly say you're fat, but you're not, but does it mess with you? Not really, because here's the thing. I have been overweight and fat during my life in several different times. Like, mid-2000s, I was really fat. Then I lost a lot of weight. But then when I was starting on YouTube, I was fat. And I kind of fluctuated up and down over the years. And now I'm actually the lowest weight I've been since I was like a teenager. So I'm actually the lightest, and I'm not fat. I'm definitely not skinny. But I'm not fat. But I don't care what people say. It's just hilarious that they pass this narrative off as truth when there's no truth to it, just because they want to say negative things.
Yeah, definitely. And it clearly doesn't affect you.
I don't give a shit. Okay, we're going to continue now, everyone.
Clearly you don't let it affect you either. That's the best part.
Thanks for being patient. Sorry about that. It hit me literally out of nowhere. What's up, King Michael? How are you today? Jay, you're taking off to play Marvel Rivals?
That's not what he said.
Now, but soon. Enjoy. It could have been the coffee, the villain. You're right. Sometimes coffee does tend to run through me, but that was a particularly violent occurrence.
Can we please stop talking about that? Or?
All right. So, guys, we're $35 to support. Please support the stream if you like Lies of P, or if you just like my content in general. It's a very long gameplay segment today. Please support it. Let's go. Okay, so I'm back from a brief break, and I'm wondering if we're...
Yeah, definitely. All right, back to last night. He's just playing the fucking game. No one needs to see that shit. Horror, matey. Oh.
Hold on. You'll have to prove it. Show receipts.
Look.
It's some big deal.
How long does it take, man? All right, you want to... Here, ready?
Image.
Here's my receipts.
Frozen stream.
See how long it takes me to show a screenshot? That's from him.
You go. Get ready to be thrilled. You ready for this?
Uh-huh.
There it
Watch
is.
how fast I can show it.
Hold on, I gotta make that bigger. It's so small.
Let's watch the speed run.
So here it is. My stream of last night. Mario Kart World Returns, more Knockout Tour MP.
That
Can I get my second
yet.
win? Started at 6:54 p.m.
Yeah.
3-hour stream. $0 still running. And there's no way for me to turn it off. That's the second time that's happened.
Boom!
Where stream is frozen in the running state.
Time! Stop the talk. Stop the clock. What was that? 6 seconds?
Can't get paid for it. And if you contact support, they just blow you off. They're
That's
like,
a new world
there was an
record.
error. You can't get paid because we don't know how many viewers there were. Then they close your log. So that sucked.
2 minutes and 51. 2 hours and 51 minutes. Good job, man.
That's what happened last time. I showed them all the evidence, and they were like, so there was a glitch, and there's nothing we can do, and they just closed my log. And I was like, here's the thing. It doesn't matter. It's not a big deal. Like I said, what would it have been even if I had good attendance on a stream, they were supposed to pay me, it would have been not a giant amount of money or anything. You know, it's not a huge deal. But still, it's annoying, especially when you guys are like, oh, but you did so well last night. Well, I didn't get paid for it. What are you going to do? That's life, right?
Well, we just
I bring it up because someone brought it up already. Someone was like, oh, you did so good last night. No, I didn't. You know, it sucks because I thought that the stream last night was great. We had a great big attendance, but I didn't get anything for it. It sucks.
Mm-hmm.
All right, well, I guess that's it.
Just bitch to
Hope that
bitch.
you guys had
more
fun tonight. I'd like to hear what you thought. I personally liked it a lot. I would like to do it again, but I'm not going to keep playing the game if people are like, oh, we don't like it because there's not enough interactivity because you have to pay attention to the game. So if that's the case. See, that's the funny part too, right?
Oh,
Directly,
here,
that's what
funny
people just
part.
told me. Well, probably the reason you didn't hit the goal tonight is because you couldn't interact with us as much, right? But then people were like, oh, get that other game where it's all intense online competitive driving. Wait, what? I can't interact with you with that either.
Yeah,
so what are you
what's
talking
going
about?
on? Yeah. What do I do?
Right? I thought that the point of me having this wheel was that I could simulate driving a car. It makes it easier to drive. That way we could have better experiences together. Not, now we're going to become like a professional driver who masters driving manually and is going to be like driving competitively online. I told you I'm not a car guy. Yeah, I'm not. So I don't think that I'm ever going to be like that. I don't really care. I like arcade racers, but I'm not going to go crazy trying to get into, actually learning how to, sim drive a sports car.
Ah, but remember, everyone did love this playthrough last night, so.
All right, I got to get out of here. Thank you guys for chilling. I finished my White Claw now. Thanks for hanging out. I hope you liked it. All right, it wasn't a horrible disaster stream, that's for sure, but it did shock me that we didn't get to the goal. And tomorrow, there will not be a podcast.
All right, we don't need to see that, but there you go. That was last night. Last check-in before we are out. Let's see. How's it going in this side of
Haunting way to kill me.
Oh, man. Looks like we're missing a lot here, huh? This is going to be a lot of fun. Nightbot's holding down chat there. Let's see if we get the next message. Nightbot or real chatter?
It's hilarious. He's actually not hitting me. Did you see
Ready?
that?
Come on,
Did they give that guy a
Nightbot.
hitbox?
You got this, Nightbot. One
For
more
his attack
message,
that doesn't
Nightbot.
actually
Go,
touch
go,
you.
go.
Interesting.
Nightbot, go. Go, Nightbot. You can do
That's
this.
better.
One more message.
See, when I can actually run straight, we're all good.
Come on,
By the way,
Nightbot.
did you notice the dramatic stamina reduction for running?
Who did this? Late
Now,
note.
'cause I got-
Anyways, that'll do it, everybody. Thanks for joining today for some fun. Tomorrow will be That Being Said, of course, and Sunday will be, of course, the Family Feud style show on Sunday. Wish me luck with the internet tomorrow. You know what I'm saying? That decides everything. You're all legends. Thanks for joining today, and we'll see you tomorrow. Bye.
very common ALTW. When will his winning